When you said that, I was like, wait, roll dice? Or...
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Right off the bat.
So, last we met our heroes, we were in the town of Valaki. You guys had just traveled from the village of Barovia, escorting Irina and her brother, Ismark. You're escorting them to Valaki, to safety from the village. You guys helped bury their father in the church, and while after that had happened, the church, the father, his son, who had been afflicted with vampirism, got loose. There was a battle. You guys dispatched him, and Eldridge took care of the vampire because he knew that Father Donovich couldn't do it himself. Later on, you guys traveled, and you ended up taking a shortcut and came across the Seer Pool, and there was an encampment of Vistani there, and you met the very mysterious and interesting Madame Eva, and she read you guys a fortune and told you about different places where you may find items that might help you on your trip to help you get out of Barovia and also take care of Strahd. You then came across a woman that looked like, or she was injured, and you guys befriended her. She had a wagon. She introduced herself as Esmeralda, and you guys patched her up, and she offered you a ride to Valaki. Later on, you found out that she had tried to take on Strahd, but lost, but luckily lived to tell the tale. Once you guys got to Valaki, the guards told you that in order to come to the town, you had to first visit with the burgomaster, the baron, and so you guys were escorted there. Along the way, you dropped off Esmeralda's wagon and horses at the stockyard, and while you were there, you saw another wagon that looked like a circus wagon that said Victavio's Circus of Wonders, and it kind of smelled like meat. Then you went to the Baron's mansion, talked with him. He said that you guys are more than welcome to stay in Valaki, but please, if people ask about the festival or talk about the festival, try to talk it up, make it sound like it's going to be a fun thing for people to go to. And he also said, don't disrespect the town by questioning the ways of the town and how they do things. From that point, you guys went to the St. Andrew's Church and dropped off Ismark and Irina with Father Lucian. And then while you were there, you were talking with Father Lucian, and he was talking about how this would be a safe place for Irina and Ismark because they have the sacred bones of St. Andrew there that keep that church safe from vampire attack. While there, you met his grave digger, Milivo, I think. He was outside sweeping when you guys showed up. After that, you guys went to the Blue Water Inn. You've met the patrons there, and gosh, what are their names? So many people. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Yes, Erwin and Danica Mardikoff, and they had 2 children. They run the Blue Water Inn. They offered you some food. They had Loki put his wolf in the stables. While you were there and enjoying the wine and the food, you met Victavio. He was entertaining the crowd, and he was very, very just outlandish and loud, and some would say obnoxious. And then while he was talking with you, he was like, hey, if you want to know some more information, come talk to me later. And he was like, wink, wink at you guys. He's staying in one of the private rooms upstairs. And then from that point, you guys decided that you were going to go into the town square to find some provisions and stuff like that. So that's where we are going to start off. You guys have just gotten into the town square, where the main, it's in the heart of Valaki, and it is where all of the shops and the marketplace are. The market is full of Valakians dressed mostly in simple clothing, though some bright colors can be seen among the otherwise drab linens. The market is a place where citizens find vegetables, fruits, meats, milk, bread, and other products, and they also, where they have provisions and weaponry. There's a blacksmith. It's oddly silent for a town that's supposed to be very happy. The pleasant scents from these items, though, is enough to mitigate the strong odor from the people walking around you. As you guys get and you're looking around, you see that, some people seem sad, some people seem a little more lively. Blazing fire, right? Mm-hmm. Will you give me a perception check? $23. So you guys are all looking around. All of a sudden, you feel a tug on your pants.
What?
And you look down, and you see a small girl with black eyes and red hair. And she kind of says, "Hey, what are you?"
Well, I am a tabaxi. I'm from a land far from here.
And she just looks like enthralled because she's never seen anyone like you before. And she's like, "Do you meow?"
No, but I do growl.
Ooh, dude, you seem like really exotic and exciting. Can I see your claws? Whoa! Do it again! And while you guys are talking, the rest of you notice a man and a woman in their mid-30s, and they look very dull brown clothing, and they start approaching. The man has red hair while the woman has auburn hair. Their eyes are black but lack the spark that their daughter has. The man says with a monotonous voice, "Nadia, there you are. We looked all around. Don't run away from us like this." You notice the man that is clearly her father, just kind of staring at this tent across the way. He's like, that color's too bright. It needs to be darker.
Are his eyes dilated?
No. Then you see the woman says, "Come, Nadia, stay close." And she kind of grabs for her hand, and Nadia's like, I just wanted to see this tabaxi is what he said. He's very cool." And the father hands you a silver. Says, "Thank you for finding my daughter."
My pleasure. And I bow deeply.
And the little girl goes, "I'm so sorry, Mommy and Daddy. I'm sorry I ran off." And she's like, "Bye, guys." And she's really just lively. And they start to walk away. And Loki, give me a perception check. There's dice in there.
13.
Okay. As they're walking away, you hear the mother kind of, not so much whisper, but just say, "Why don't you give that man a silver? You know we need the money for the pies."
Uh-oh.
And then you hear the father say, "Don't worry, honey, we've got that taken care of." As they walk away. So you guys are in town. The blacksmith is here. There is a huge statue in the middle of the town square. So blacksmith and whatever other store you may need. And then, but along here you see some people that are locked up, similar to what you saw when you came into town. They're in the stocks, and they're locked up, and they've got these donkey head masks on their heads. They're kind of just sullen, and hanging there, and people are ignoring them. You know, they're no one's surprised by this as they're going about their business during the day in Galaki, and the ravens are going nuts. Apparently. And then also, you see a town crier painted by Christy, and he's holding up a sign. Come one all, come one, come all to the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children is required, rain or shine, all will be well. Praise be to the Baron.
Is it similar to Blazing Fire?
Hmm.
And he's just, he's kind of ringing his bell, and he's holding up the sign. He's got extras that he's kind of handing out to people.
Sounds like that's my festival.
And what do you guys want to do first? I know, because I watched the video today, you were wanting to get something silvered, I think.
Is there a sign of a blacksmith around?
Yeah, it's
I heard it clanging, right?
Yeah, right there. At that guy
I want
there.
to get my sword silvered too.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head over to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
I'll head over.
On the way, I tell Fallon in Blazing Fire about her talking about the pies and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so you
no.
relayed that information.
Yeah.
Kind of explains why that guy was looking that way.
Yeah. But
They're not fully infected yet, evidently.
yeah, but wasn't the other lady that was selling the pies back in the village of Barovia?
Maybe there's a
One in every village?
yeah.
A franchise.
That's the word I was trying to come up with, actually. Yes.
Yeah, speaking of which, Chick-fil-A is opening up in other locations.
No, there is some big In-N-Out burgers.
Oh yeah, In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
it's
talking
coming.
about in Beaverton, right? I think?
Yeah.
When you ran it.
Over by Uwajima.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where they're thinking.
Oh,
Where the traffic's already
The
bad. right?
worst
Horrible.
place for
The
it.
neighborhood is throwing up a
oh man.
stink.
Hopefully Beaverton can do it.
They need to just make an extra lane on the highway and then
Just have to
build
be
a platform and put that there, so they can be like, like the weight check places, like when the trucks got to go over to check their weight, just put a In-N-Out burger right there and just. All right, so you guys head over to the blacksmith. You see him working outside of his building there, and he's just clamoring away and working hard and sweating, and he sees you guys approach and goes, "What can I do for you?"
Smithy, do you silver weapons?
Seems to be a popular request. I've got a lot of work lined up. The name's Vlad, by the way. Vlad the blacksmith. And what do you need silvered?
2 daggers.
Okay. And he kind of stops and he kind of pulls out this little ledger and he's looking and doing things. Okay. So,
He's in the stable.
Who brought him out?
I think he came with him when you guys were going into town.
Yeah.
I thought you stabled him at the end.
Yeah, but we were there, had him hanging there while we were inside talking.
I didn't give him a chance to decide, because since we already started here, so you can decide if you want to keep him there or if you want to...
Followed.
Alright.
He's like my bodyguard.
That's part of my bad. I didn't give him a chance. But, so he goes, there'll be 5 gold for the both.
Sounds reasonable.
Can
Because
you,
you had mentioned you wanted something silver too.
can you silver my sword?
You have a short sword?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be 8 gold.
Okay.
Now, I can't just, it's going to take me some time. I've got orders ahead of you, and it takes time to do this. So, you will have to, leave your weapons with me, and I'll probably be done tomorrow.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Do you have any darts for sale?
Darts?
Darts.
Yeah, they're 10 copper each.
And how many do you have?
And it looks... I've got 4.
No. I came upon a couple of shuriken, so I think I'm okay right now.
Okay.
Are you also able to silver my arrow tip or arrowheads?
No, I'm not. That's too fine of work. It's too much for me to do.
Thanks.
I have some holy water. Maybe we could dip in the mat.
Yeah.
Do you have any plate armor?
Oh no. It's too rich for Barovian blood.
That's
And sorry, it just reminded me of the salt marsh. All right, yeah. So I will. I'll have this back to you by tomorrow. So he grabs the daggers, grabs the sword, and try to enjoy yourselves in the Laki.
Is there anything at this festival that's especially good?
Apparently, we'll all be well once we have the festival.
Is there someone selling an unusual type of pie that you know about?
Oh, yeah. There's Morgantha. She travels and sells her pastries. I had a bite of one once, and it made me feel pretty darn good. But I see what it does to people. I didn't want to. I don't partake anymore. Let's just say that.
Very wise.
Do you know if it costs money or anything more than that?
For what?
A pie.
I didn't purchase the pie that I tried, so I don't know. I'm sure she charges a reasonable amount for them. But anyways, if there's nothing else, I got to get to work on this work so I can have these done for you by tomorrow. Just come on by. Let's say like in the morning.
Could you point me to the apothecary?
Yeah, just across the way down the corner there.
Thank you.
And he gets to work, starts hammering, getting the stuff done.
Going that way.
We never went to the regular market, did we? For Balaki?
That's where you're at right now. You're in Balaki.
I know, but like...
That's what this is.
We just got there, so no, we haven't been to the regular market yet.
Okay.
Alright, so you're wanting to head to the apothecary, okay? And you head over there, and there is a woman just kind of hanging out in there, reading a book.
I'm gonna knock on the side of the door as I walk in. Hello?
Come in.
Do you happen to sell any healing potions?
Oh, no, I don't. I could probably make some, but it might take some time.
How long would it take?
And she kind of gets up and she starts looking in some drawers to, her wares, and she's like, well, okay, looks like I do have all the enough ingredients to maybe make 2.
2? Okay.
And let's see, she's like, maybe by tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening?
It's since this is going to use up my last bit, it's not going to be cheap, but maybe 15 gold.
Done.
She's like, okay, yeah, come back tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
She goes out and
I'm sorry, what ingredient are you running out of?
what's that?
What ingredient are you running out of?
Whatever ingredients it takes to make a healing potion.
Oh, okay. Well, I will look that up.
Yeah. She goes, unfortunately, after these, I'll be plumb out for a while until we get supplies from Kresk. From Kresk.
Supplies from Kresk.
All right, so you've got your order in. You guys got your orders in. While you guys are doing all of this, you see familiar faces. You see. Two guards, along with a gentleman that you've seen before. Just give me a chance to pull these out here for the first time. Mr. Isaac Strahd.
Where did we see him?
He escorted you in to the town. And he is the Baron's son, one of his sons, but also his like right-hand man. And you see him walking with those guards, and he goes up to the people that are locked up, and you overhear him talking to them, and he's like, anyone else want to still want to talk bad about the last festival we had, the Wolf's Head Jamboree? And you just hear, because they got them donkey heads on them. He's like, I think so. And he goes, maybe 24 more hours, maybe we'll let you go then. And then him and the guards start to walk away. What are you guys up to now?
Where's the normal, like, Safeway or whatever?
Like for food and stuff?
For, like, just tools and items and stuff.
Well, I mean, there's that orange roof right there. Yeah, it's kind of like your typical
General store.
Mercantile.
I'm gonna head over there.
Okay.
Alright. Knock on the door.
No, you just walk on in.
Oh.
It's just a store. Yeah. And
I have my
you
wolf
see
way
you see young like teenager behind the counter.
I walk over and ask him if he has like any packs that like you could put on a dog or a wolf that like could carry stuff.
It's like, no, but I've seen such a thing in Kresk, because they're up in the hills, and I know that they use pack animals, and I've seen them with these saddlebag type things in Kresk, but yeah, not here.
Do you know about how many days it takes to get to that crest?
To Kresk, it takes 2 days. So most people, they travel by wagon because it's safer.
Yeah.
But anything else I can help you with?
Nope, but one of my friends or me might come back another time, so...
Anything else anyone needs to do?
I'm gonna walk over here, kind of look this way, but I'm gonna message that first guy or person because I can't tell. He's got a head.
Okay. It's so you see it's like a male, female, and then
Okay.
like two younger kids.
Good sir, don't be afraid. I'm only here to help. Why are you locked up like this?
No,
You may reply to this message.
he's like, you can see he's shaking his head, like visibly confused, like, what? I don't understand. What's going on? Is this magic from Strahd?
No. This is magic from a friend. You may reply to this message.
It's like, I spoke ill of the festival. Next thing I know, I was arrested, and I've been here.
What was wrong with the pistol?
It's just we have them every week, and they're supposed to keep us safe. But it doesn't make sense to me. It's just, to force us to do these festivals every week and use all of our resources and put up this facade that everything's okay when clearly we're not okay. The town still gets attacked, and we have walls, and I decided to speak up, and now I'm here.
So you spoke up because the festival doesn't help.
Right.
Thank you very much. I hope you get loose soon.
Please, don't tell them that I said anything.
Am I able to see that he was concentrating on like talking through his mind or anything?
Probably not. Because, Blazing Fire, he's kind
It's kind of like mumbling to myself.
yeah, he does that anyway.
It's like a cat.
Well, time goes by, you guys go to your shops, and then all of a sudden, from the area that you know of where the stockyard is, you hear this huge crash and this roar, and people are starting like, what's going on? And you start to see people running away from the stockyards and coming through the town square, and what comes out from that area, and just put them right there, it's fine, is a that's the only mini I have, but it's a saber-toothed tiger.
Nice.
Just comes running through the town square, and it's let me backtrack a minute. I forgot to mention that Esmeralda, when you guys were going to go to the town square, she decided to go and just check on her wagon, or when you guys split off.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see her anywhere, but you see this saber-tooth tiger just kind of. It's not really looking for anything. It's just kind of loose, like, wow, I'm free. But everyone is scared. They're out of their mind. It's not attacking anyone. It's just kind of roaming through.
I'm going to put out my hand and try to calm him.
And it sees you, and you can tell almost like it's taken aback by.
Looking in the mirror here.
Yeah. It's, and it's just kind of roaring and looking at you. And
I try to calm him down.
And it's starting to get a little calmer. Give me a performance check.
Uh, 11.
Okay. It's taking a while, but he's still kind of like, there's so much movement and stuff going on that he kind of gets distracted though, and he starts to get more worked up again. But he is starting to calm down a little bit more. After about what seems like 10 minutes of you guys trying to, either not get hurt or try to calm this thing down, you see coming up, running behind him over there. If you could put that behind him, is Rictavio. And he's like, oh, my tiger, and he comes running. You can go ahead and put Rictavio just right next to him now. And he goes, Felix, calm down, Felix, calm down, tiger, calm down, Felix. And you see the tiger, it just goes up and gives him a nice lick on the face and just starts acting like a house cat right now. He's just like, he's like, you guys didn't see anything. And he grabs the tiger by its hair and starts taking it back towards the stockyard. Go ahead and remove them both. And as he disappears, Isaac comes back with his guards to try to see what's going on. And you hear him say like, I think he went that way, and him and his guards, they start to run past you guys to try to track down the tiger and whoever was responsible for that. And so he's going by.
Not to worry. It's a tame tiger, and his master came and took him.
Who was the
Everything's
master?
fine. Everything's. I don't think I know.
I didn't recognize him.
What do you look like?
Black
Tall
cloak.
guy.
Yeah, pretty tall. Black cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are no help. Come on, let's go. Let's go find him. And then.
I think they went that way actually.
Oh,
They were just here. They
They
over
went
that
through
way.
the alleyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they go and they go run through and they come this way and they start heading off to the north. This guy takes off. He's like, oh, all will be well. And by the way, this was for tomorrow night. And he so now all's quiet and you guys are just hanging out and probably wondering what the heck was going on.
Didn't know you were that good with animals.
I want to go back to the church.
Yeah, a lot of charisma.
Same.
I remember something in that story about there being a. Oh man, I wish I could remember
You talking about the whatchamacallit?
Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The prophecy,
Yes, the fortune.
the fortune, and the. Yeah, I don't have it memorized.
It's alright, I gotta go. So, you are trying to. So, the card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
That's it.
The treasure you seek is hidden behind the sun in the house of a saint.
Yes,
Okay. Alright.
that is what
You're all gonna go along with them?
I am certainly not one in favor of breaking up the party.
I was gonna say.
It never goes well.
So, you guys are coming from the east and here, and here's the church. And you guys see in the graveyard up to the north there, you from far away, you see what is his name? You know how to pronounce it. One moment.
It's not Felix the cat, but
No, the
The one's
kid,
going.
the helper guy. Millivov. You see Millivov working in the graveyard, and then also just outside the church, you see Father Lucian, and he's talking to his altar boy Yeska. And yeah, they're just outside the front steps of the church.
there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So, what? Millivo is the gravedigger.
And Father Lucian,
Father Lucian,
is
that's it.
there, and he's talking to his altar boy. What is it?
Yesko?
Yeska.
Father Lucian, is there a sun symbol in your church?
Well, there's in our church we have both the sun and the night. You know, the it's named after Saint Andrew. All the churches in the lands of Rhode are named after saints.
Well, obviously most churches are. Father. Do you mind if I go inside and pray?
Sure.
So, in past
Yeah.
the Father. sun symbol from here is on the two altars.
Yeah, so on there at the very end you see the sun and the moon. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to the sun symbol and look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay. You do not see anything out of place there.
Hidden behind.
There's nothing on the wall, like a tapestry or banner.
So on this one, it's just two tapestries down.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sun, and then over here there's the moon.
Okay.
But there's nothing they're against the walls, and there's nothing behind it. Like there's nothing behind them at all on there.
Not even
And
if I
if
pull
you
the
when you pull the tapestry,
tapestry up.
you just see wall.
I want to ask the father who the greatest saint in the area was. Like a local legend. Stories you tell your kids at night.
Hold on. Why that be Saint Markovia?
Markovia. And is there a church dedicated to Markovia?
There is a convent and a hospital.
In the hospital.
Yes, it's called the Abbey of Saint Markovia, and it's in Kresk.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go.
So, yes, Saint Markovia. She took care of the sick and the afflicted at the Abbey. This was long ago, before Strahd, and when Strahd came, they tried to overthrow Strahd, and he killed them all.
I'm gonna look behind the moon tapestry just because I'm there.
Sure. He looks just as like the other one. And then he starts to talk about, he goes, currently, the person who takes residence up in the Abbey now is the one they call the Abbot. He has been the caretaker of the Abbey and Kresk, and apparently has been helping them in a similar way as Saint Markovia did with their ailments. And, I hear he's bringing hope back to the land. Who knows? Maybe they'll rename it after him.
The father's still outside, right?
Oh no, that's the father talking.
I'm at the front door though. So.
Yeah, if anybody comes on this,
So I'm talking with him.
Right,
Yeah,
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Gonna go ahead and pull my sword out and kneel before the altar. Small prayer of my patron saint.
what was the name of the saint?
While you're doing that, you
Markovia.
get this vision of an angelic creature with wings very similar to yours. And he says, "Never kneel. Always stand proud."
I immediately stand up with sword in hand.
That's better. You are going to be great someday. And then, that voice is gone.
That wasn't me.
Where is the... There's usually a baptismal in these places. Where would... Is there one in here?
Probably. Don't knock all that over. Probably be over there.
Alright, I'm gonna stop by the baptismal holy water and fill a couple of vials.
Okay.
And then join the rest of my party outside.
Father Lucian finishes talking to you, and you guys all heard what I had said while he was inside. And he says, "Yeah, so Kresk. That's actually where I think Irina and Ismark would probably be better off going to Kresk than staying here in Vallaki. I hate to ask you this, you guys, but maybe when you guys decide to leave Valaki, you might take them with you to Kresk. They've been well taken care of here, but I with the good work that the abbot is doing, I think that they would do better to be there.
Well, we'll keep that in mind if we head up there.
Wonderful.
Are we heading back into town?
So the things that you guys had pressing, because all this was taking some time, was meeting up with Octavio, getting back at the inn later, once you're ready to.
Yeah, if it's getting toward evening, right? Yeah.
So just past view of the church, I want to stop the group and go, okay, your daggers, your short sword are no longer in your possession. Tomorrow night is the evening of crazy with this festival going on. Do we have any other weapons that might be of use for you guys in our...
Well, we are supposed to be getting back tomorrow morning.
Right.
Right, and everything always happens as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
What if something happens in an hour?
My hands are my weapons.
I have my bow, which I'm really
And I got
good
my
with.
light crossbow
And my
and my spells.
dog.
Just
By the way,
If I'm using my daggers, I'm in a lot of trouble, actually.
inspiration for your talking to the prisoner and cooling off the tiger.
Thank you.
so is your bow enough?
Yeah. And I also have my wolf.
Just we're in hostile territory. And,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I'm using my daggers, that's a bad thing anyway. So.
okay.
And I'm way better with my bow than my sword.
The axe doesn't leave my hands.
I tap my sword on the holy symbol of my shield. I'm always good.
So you guys start heading back towards the Blue Water Inn. It's about supper time.
I'm yawning.
Stop, you're gonna make me
1,200
yawn.
milligrams of caffeine and I'm yawning.
Wow.
Been a long week.
Oh.
I thought you were just in character and your guys getting tired this evening.
No, I 4 hours of sleep last night.
Isn't it just a blessing? Isn't it just a blessing?
Yeah.
I'm dragging my feet all week.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the lines though.
I'm not looking.
Change the
But I do have
lines.
backup.
Oh, the grid lines. I was just turning alpha
Healing
down.
potions.
Oh yeah, no one else saw that.
Yeah. Healing potions.
Yeah.
I bought mana potions, but D&D doesn't use mana spell slots, so it didn't make any
I
sense.
think a spell slot is. Ooh, is there a potion of spell slot? Ooh, let's get some of those.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it gives you 3 extra spell slots.
Or even a minor one. Just one spell slot sometimes will help a lot.
Sorcery points, dude.
Oh yeah, your sorcery points. Once you get up to like, well, you have sorcery points right now.
Yeah.
Just
but you can
max.
like turn in 2 to get 1
It's a
special
little
spell.
bit of divine smite sprinkling on top.
Bless.
Okay. You guys go ahead and put yourselves how you want inside the inn.
I guess my wolf would probably have to go in the stables.
And then
The table
Over here.
in the end, maybe?
There's 5 of us.
I'm
So if we all want
expecting
to
a
sit.
sixth.
and of course
Oh yeah.
they tell you to put your
Yeah. All right.
I can't see anymore because this thing is portrait sized and not landscape, and so like I'm not used to like. Oh, and by the way, Vincent made that little symbol thing, the ampersand, with the they call pearly beads,
Perler beads.
perler beads, you know,
Little plastic dots, and then you just kind of.
and then you iron it, and
Yeah.
then they all stick together. Yeah,
It was his Christmas present.
I liked it a lot. And you don't see Rotavio in the main area right now. And again, Danica comes and would you like some wine while you wait?
Water.
Okay.
Water.
Ale?
Don't have any ale, but we just have the purple number 3 wine.
I'll try that.
Should have asked for
We're
eggnog.
our normal shipment of wine has not come from the Wizard of Wines in a long time, so we're running low. So all we've got left is our low grade stuff.
Where's the wizard from?
Oh, there is no wizard. It's just called the Wizard of Wines. I think it's a play on words.
Vineyard and Crest.
What's that?
Vineyard and Crest.
It's south of Crest. Yeah. So anyway, she goes and gets the drinks for you guys and gets them all up for you. People are talking all around about the excitement in the town square today, joking about like the tiger running through the street and stuff, and some there's 2 gentlemen like kind of near the front in one of those like the 2-seaters, other one. They look, they've got like animal hides and stuff on them and furs, and they're sitting there talking about how, man, that would have been a prize to capture and kill it so we could mount it and be tiger champions or tiger kings. Oh, where's it at? I can't find it. Anyways, but yeah, so they're joking about that, about wanting to hunt it. And anything else you guys want to do while you're there? Anything to talk about?
Kind of lean over and I take a sniff of the purple number 3 to see what I think about it.
It's wine. It's not very. It doesn't have a good bouquet. But it is what it is.
It's been oxidized, not properly bottled. So
Made by
you
great
can see,
value.
if I do a mage hand, you can see it float through the air, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you're a rogue. If you're an arcane trickster and you pick up mage hand, it's invisible.
Okay.
Here's a picture of the hunters that were sitting there.
Are there any? Is Rictavio? Do we see Rictavio here?
He's not in sight yet.
Yeah.
We changed him to the inn.
Bird problem in here.
Well, there are quite a lot of ravens that fly all over just over the inn, and they hang out up on the top of the roof and stuff. Nothing going on? Nothing else?
I'm not going to cause trouble. I was going to use my mage hand, but since you
Did he
didn't
tell
see
us
it,
which room he was in at the end?
He did say he was in a private room. So if we look at, I'm going to zoom out here, or just come down. So if you wanted to get to his, you would come up the stairs and go around to here to his private room. To get to your guys' rooms, you would have to go outside and then up the stairs. Let me go ahead and just open up your guys' shared room there that you guys are going to stay at tonight. So you would be there. So
The cat can sleep on the floor.
My curiosity and patience has had me headed upstairs.
okay.
And
You see a door at the end of the hall there.
I'm gonna go down.
There's doors here and here also.
Yeah, I'm going to the inn because it's the furthest away from the general area and seems like it would be more private.
I'm gonna just kind of I can see a little bit more from here. I can see our group and I can...
And these guys could be actually right here because this is open
Yeah.
from below. So like, boom, look at that.
I watched Eldridge. Go up the stairs and I'm slowly going behind him.
I want to take a look at the bar top and guesstimate if I could jump off the bar's counter and reach the second floor.
I think if you were to roll pretty good, you could probably get up to where you could
Climb.
grab hold and then kind of flip a leg up and
Use-
get up
yeah.
there. if
Okay.
you needed to.
Cool. Staying sitting.
Follow your command on your feet.
I can climb.
You hear a little bit of a scurrying.
Scurry like small animals, scurry like.
I'm sorry, like just humanoid movement.
Rustling.
There we go.
A Russell. A Kurt Russell.
Octavio?
Who's there?
Friends from the market?
Oh, friends, yes. We were supposed to meet, weren't we?
We were.
Why don't you guys come on in? And he opens the door.
Hey guys, come on up.
So we wave along and everybody ends up.
Yep.
And for story purposes, you all clamor inside there.
We all fit.
Whoa.
And
Good thing we were friends.
Yeah, let me pop my wings out.
you see him, he closes the door immediately and locks it. He goes, "Welcome to Vlaki, friends." And his whole demeanor just changes.
So, what were you rustling away there when I knocked?
Oh, just finishing my journal notes.
How's
I've,
your kitty cat?
Sorry you had to meet Felix like that. He lives in my wagon. I've been feeding him twice a day.
Fresh?
Well, from Danica, the States. But it helps to have him be my circus animal. Where's Esmeralda?
She went to go check on her wagon.
Oh.
We haven't seen her since.
Well, I did not see her there.
Did you see her wagon?
Oh yeah, her wagon's right next to mine.
And her animals?
What?
And her animals?
Oh, her horses?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're in the horse stall, along with mine. Yeah.
You could probably ask that.
Any
How
signs of
tired
struggle?
you are.
No,
How
her
tired
she is not there.
yeah, there's no. I was, I got to the wagon just after the commotion started. So somehow Felix got out. I had that thing locked tight, but when I got there, the door was, the chains were broken and the door was smashed down, because it comes out like this. And I heard the roars heading towards the town square, so I ran after to go catch them, and that's when we came across each other. Thank you for calming him down. I can see how that probably helped calm him down just with your
Glad to be helpful.
special abilities.
Yes. Affinities.
I'm afraid my welcome here is probably run out. I think that Isaac and his guards are none too happy with what went on. That definitely does not constitute to all will be well kind of attitude in this town with a tiger on the loose.
They seemed pretty upset after you had walked Felix back to your wagon.
Yeah, they came after you, and then we stood up for you. So there was some black cloak dude went out an alley in the opposite direction.
I greatly appreciate that. I do. Look, I want you to know I am an ally for you guys.
Octavio, I get the feeling there's something a little bit off. I think there's something that you're not telling us.
Well, I am too searching for a way out of here. I came to these lands to find closure and to take care of Strahd. I mean, and he kind of gets quiet. He goes, for another time.
So you're saying you're not able to leave the town?
Well, I'm not able to leave the land of Barovia. That's
Okay.
you guys is all. And then right about that time, you hear this pounding from downstairs. And then the doors, you hear a door swinging open. You're like, "Where's Rictavio?" And he's like, "Oh, I think that's my cue, gentlemen."
You're not seriously going out there.
No,
Out the window?
will you guys look? If you could help me escape, our paths will meet again. On the way to Kresk, you'll see a small lake and an old tower. Find me there. All will be revealed next time we meet.
How are you getting out?
I have my ways.
There's a window right there.
If he has a way out, if I can cast Pass Without Trace on all 6 of us, and that would give us a plus. In these eyes. Too late. Plus 10 on stealth checks.
He says, "Well, he's like, look, I've got a passage right here," and he kind of opens up this door that kind of comes around and down some stairs. He goes, "I'm gonna head out this way. Why don't you guys just go down and try to distract? All I need is like 5 minutes, and I'm out of here.
All right.
And I'm gonna head to my wagon and get out of here. But I just need 5 minutes." And he goes, "Until we meet again."
See you in a good few days.
Or where should we find you?
He said, so
Tower Lake.
on the way to Kresk, look for the small lake
Old tower.
and an old tower. He's like, not the one that the old ladies live in. That's
The pie ladies?
Tower.
not the pie tower.
The pie windmill. Or
Although
Leaning tower of pie.
if you were wanting to take care of an affliction on this land, making a visit to them would probably be helpful.
Tower, bad tower.
And again, you hear Isaac yelling downstairs, "Where's Rictavio?"
so all 5 of us can't come out of this room
And
Why not?
he's gone. Rictavio's
because that's
out.
going to look suspicious as heck.
No.
Well, we could walk
I
out.
can't misty step quite
Well,
yet.
we could go out the way he came and then try to just sneakily around, maybe go around behind and come in.
But we've also got a window.
I can do a window.
You could do a window.
What?
You could do a window.
How can I do a window?
Wings.
I'm not going to cast my wings to drop 10 feet,
Okay.
12 feet. Sorry, guys. No.
Okay.
I could walk out giving, acting a little bit, although I have a terrible,
The 2 of us go out there.
and just say,
From the
"Oh,
door.
he never showed up. Where the hell is Rictavio?"
Us out the door, you guys out the window.
Okay. I'm going to go out the
You're in
window.
front.
I'm going out the window.
Say again now.
I'm going out the window. He's going out the window.
Okay.
I'm climbing down.
I'll go with those guys.
All right. So
You're going with us?
he's
I'll go with
gone.
these
Yeah.
guys, and then we'll meet you up front.
Yeah.
As we're about to leave, I'm gonna turn over the desk. I'm just gonna flip it to make a loud noise.
All right, you flip the desk. I'm going to say, "Let me see your axe." And I'm going to split the bed in half and
Okay.
just destroy the room.
And then I'm gonna walk out.
And then, yeah.
Give me perception.
Perception.
They're
Well,
gonna
that's
come
a
there and
19
it's gonna be suspicious.
plus. Where's my stats?
He's got a plan.
man?
Yeah.
Skills. Oh man. Perception. Total of 21.
When you did that, you noticed that he left his journal and it fell onto the floor. Okay, so you pick up his journal, and now you smash it up and like.
And, yep. And then we're just gonna walk out after his last
Okay.
call.
So from that commotion that you guys did, you see Isaac look up and goes, "Who that? What are you guys doing up there? What's going on? Where's Rictavio?
You tell me.
Is he not up there with you?"
Nope.
"Danica, you said he was staying here." And she's like, "Yeah, but I didn't say he was here now." He's like, "Where? How did you get over there, Vincent?" The entrance. He's standing in front of the entrance.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are standing in front of the entrance?
The entrance is right about here underneath the stairs that go
Yeah.
Okay,
up to this hallway.
we're right outside
Okay.
then.
And he goes, "Where's Octavio?
That's what we want to know.
I just told you he's not here.
He's wanted for questioning."
Well, he swindled my money. I want him for my money.
What? What is he? What, he took your money?
Yeah.
You know those
For what?
those carny
He
guys.
bumped me in the road, and then my wallet was half gone.
What? Right, performance.
Nice.
Performance, though?
Or no, or deception, whichever is better.
It's probably performance, but... No, it's both plus 2. 15.
15? Okay. And he kind of looks at the guards and... Alright, well, give a statement to the guard.
Sure.
He goes, and then he tells the other guard, he's like, alright, you come with me, we're gonna, let's start heading to the stockyards and see if he's at his wagon, and they start to head outside.
I'm kind of in the way, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm trying to get in the tavern. Can you
And he's
back
like,
up a little bit here, see? For me?
And I kind of fumble and I drop my spear. I'm like, oh, what?
Oh my gosh. Alright,
Excuse me.
performances from you two, from Blazing Fire and Fallon.
Oh, nice.
17.
You don't have a plus on it?
Nope.
That's a solid
9.
Okay. So he pushes you out like to the ground. Get out of my way, kitty! And then he's like, oh, here's your spear. You dropped it. And then him and the guards start to hightail it down to the stockyards.
And I kind of look.
And they run out of sight. You don't see them anymore, and then you guys are just left at the Blue Water Inn.
With one guard and the other 2 guys inside.
Yeah, the one guard's talking to Bale, and he's like, "Oh, so you seem like a pretty strong guy. You know, how do he swindle you out of your money? You know? Oh, okay, I see how it is. Okay, I think I got what I want. I need to go catch up with Isaac." And he runs off in the same direction as them.
Should we follow them? Or are we going to trust Octavio to fend for himself?
We don't know which way he went out, other than the fact that he went out a different path of the building. We have no clue which way he went.
From,
Yeah, but they're heading to the stockyard.
But he might go to his wagon.
Well.
So
We do have our wagon there.
from the stop, like how far away are we from?
Looking at the map of Velaki, so you guys are in this red thing here. Stockyards are way over
yeah, well,
at the. There.
He's probably only like right here by now.
It all depends which way you went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go straight down the main road.
Well, like that
But he has Felix.
distance.
But he's starting getting to the stockyard though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wouldn't go straight down the road. He's taking the side path and around through to.
And then while you guys are discussing this, I'm assuming standing just right and kind of walking near the front of the thing, Danica goes, "Gentlemen, wouldn't worry too much about Octavio. He can handle himself. Why don't you guys come and just relax for the rest of the evening?"
You just sell him out?
What? She kind of looks at you like, how could you even say
no
that?
subtlety in this one, is it?
He said you told him.
Told him what?
The guard said you told him that Octavio was here.
Octavio wanted them to know that he was here.
Well, do you know what he wanted to talk to us about?
I don't know if you guys are worthy yet. It's yet to be foreseen. And she goes, "Come, enjoy some more wine. On the house." Oh, it tasted fine.
I'll take it.
There was nothing wrong with the wine. No constitution checks.
Who else is in the
The
inn? Is there anybody else left in here after that commotion with the guards and?
There's a lot of the patrons left, but obviously you have the Martikov family still there, and then there's like just the 2 hunters are sitting there. just enjoying their steak and just kind of like, this is the most excitement they've seen here in a long time. I'm like, aha! I see you guys got old Isaac on a tailspin. Ha 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 ha.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, and the hunter looks to the other guy and he goes, well, we know a cat and mouse game when we see it.
Very funny.
And then they go back to just eating their meal. By this time, it's evening, and
I think we should retire.
Yeah.
I haven't used any spell slots. I don't know why I'm going to retire.
We should retire.
Yeah.
How late is it?
I feel like I might gain a little bit more strength or something.
it's after all that was said and done, and the timing it's probably after dinner time.
Been walking around town all day. Sit down for a little bit upstairs.
You're on the road.
Away from common people, common commotion.
I go outside.
Am I going to search for clues for our friend? Where she might have gone?
And I'm just gonna pat the side of my jacket.
I think he's talking against Merelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the book in my jacket.
No, you're talking about this like a rabbit.
We can split the group.
I went outside
We're in
and
town.
went up
It's
the stairs
safe,
to the
right?
Can I ask Danica if she knows anything of Esmeralda?
Man,
Her being Vistani, I think she would keep a low profile in Balaki. She's probably not one to hang around where a lot of people are. The Vistani are not liked here in Balaki.
Okay. Alright,
Well,
I vote for retiring.
you can poke the rest of the people in the bar if you want to look for clues, but I don't think we should go running around in the streets right now if we just sent the guards off.
Alright. You
All
guys
right.
gonna retire to the guest rooms? Or guest room, big one?
yeah.
I went outside already and went out
You went
because
out
I was
there?
tired.
Okay.
You're gonna go sleep with your wolf?
Well, there are 4 beds. Someone could sleep in one.
Your mom, I can't understand you.
I know. I'm yeah, since there's only 4 beds, I'm just gonna go sleep with my.
I'm not trying to kick you out of the room. I just
I
didn't
know.
know if you want to go.
I
be
forgot
with
about
the
my wolf, so thanks.
I'm gonna grab him by the cloak before he leaves the room. And then pull him back into the room. Who reads the best?
wolf. Reads what?
I would tell you the language if I knew it. I
Maybe
can't
the
read.
sorcerer.
Let me see.
I hand the book over that I got from the desk.
It's written in Elvish.
Ooh,
I can read Elvish.
I can.
It doesn't look like or celestial or common. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'll take a look.
I'm just illiterate.
Alright. What do you guys...
Okay.
Shall I start at the beginning? Do we want to light a fire?
Yeah.
Get some s'mores?
Get comfy. So the first couple pages, you see it's like a checklist, and on the top of the title it says oddities, and one of them says half-orc woman named Gorbacha, who chews through iron chains. You guys don't have to write any of this down right now. A giant man-eating plant that had the most remarkable singing voice. A pair of conjoined goblins. A small man with no legs named Fillmore Stunk, who could drink whole casks of wine without getting drunk.
Is he on a skateboard?
I have no legs. As you go through, you find near the end a really long journal piece, and I'm not going to make you read that. I actually have a video that we can all listen to of that.
Okay.
I'll wait till Grant comes back. And you start reading, and it looks like it's like almost like a private diary entry of Rudolf van Richten. after this commercial break.
For more than 3 decades now, I have undertaken to investigate and expose creatures of darkness to the purifying light of truth and knowledge. Hero, I am named in some circles. Sage and master hunter, I am called in others.
Hold on, those two.
That I have survived countless supernatural assaults is seen as a marvel among my peers. My name is spoken with fear and loathing among my foes. In truth, this virtuous calling began as an obsessive effort to destroy a vampire that murdered my child, and it has become for me a tedious and bleak career. Even as my life of hunting monsters began, I felt the weight of time on my weary shoulders. Today, I am a man who has simply lived too long. Like a regretful lich, I find myself inexorably bound to an existence I sought out of madness and, seemingly, must now endure for all eternity. Of course, I shall die, but whether I shall ever rest in my grave haunts my idle thoughts and torments me in my dreams. I expect that those who think me a hero will change their minds when they know the whole truth about my life as a hunter of the unnatural. Nevertheless, I must reveal here and now that I have been the indirect yet certain cause of many deaths and the loss of many good friends. Mistake me not, I do not merely feel sorry for myself. Rather, I come to grips with a devastating realization. I now see that I am the object of a baleful Vistani curse. More tragically, the nature of this hex is such that I have not borne the brunt of it. Instead, far worse, those who surround me have fallen victim to it. I have related the tragic story of how my only child, Erasmus, was taken by Vistani and sold to a vampire. I explained how Erasmus was made a minion of the Night Stalker, and how it was my miserable part to free him from that fate at the point of a stake. What I have neglected to eliminate before now is how I tracked Erasmus's kidnappers across the land, or how I extracted Erasmus's whereabouts from them. In fact, the Vistani took Erasmus with my own unwitting permission. They had brought an extremely ill member of their tribe to me one evening and insisted that I treat him. I was unable to save the young man's life. In fear of their retribution, I begged the Vistani to take anything of mine, if only they would withhold their terrifying powers, of which I knew nothing. To my lasting astonishment, they chose to surreptitiously take my son in exchange for their loss. By the time I realized what had occurred, they were already an hour gone. Incensed beyond reason, I strapped the body of the dead young man to my horse and doggedly followed the Vistani caravan through the woods, naively allowing the sun to set before me without seeking shelter from the night. Shortly after darkness fell, I was beset by undead that should have slain me had not their master, the lich, intervened and spared my life, for reasons that I do not completely understand. He somehow detected me and, with his powerful magic, took control of a pack of zombies that had wandered into the forest. He spoke to me through the mouths of the dead things and placed a magic ward against undead on me, then animated the dead Vistana and bade it tell me where I could find its people. Unfortunately, I say in hindsight, the plan worked. I found the child stealers, and my unwelcome entourage included a growing horde of voracious undead that could not touch me thanks to the Lich's ward. When I found the caravan, I threatened to set the zombies on the Vistani unless they returned my dear boy. They replied that he had been sold to the vampire Baron Medus. Something inside me snapped. I released the zombies and the entire tribe was eaten alive. Yet the story has not ended. Before she died, the leader cursed me, saying, "Live you always among monsters, and see everyone you love die beneath their claws." Even now, so many years later, I can hear her words with painful clarity. A short time later, I found my dear Erasmus, already made into a vampire. He begged me to end his curse, which I did with a heavy heart. The darkness had torn him from my loving arms forever, and I foolishly believed that the curse had exacted its deadly toll. I wept until an insatiate desire for vengeance filled the bottomless rift in my heart.
The end. So yeah, so that was in his journal. And putting two and two together, you're like, Rictavio, Van Richten. And with that, we'll take a quick break. So after you guys read through the journal, and you're all just kind of sitting there like, what?
I think we better be careful about becoming one of this guy's loved ones.
Not get too close.
But I do have to say, with my backstory, I feel an affinity for him. I struck out for similar reasons. You know, I didn't necessarily make a deal with the devil and suffer the loss like he did, but my village was struck by the undead, and I struck out to try and fight that evil.
Same.
Different village though.
Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't catch it, so like a lich, a powerful lich, gave him the power to control the undead. He didn't say if it still had that power. And then also that he wants revenge on the Vistani. And they obviously cursed him. And from the short little bit of interaction with Vistani you've had, and with talking to other people, you know that they can cast curses on people if you cross them.
What's we got here?
No, that was just an Uber ride.
Because I didn't drink.
Yeah. Never trust a paladin that doesn't drink. Alright, so if there's nothing else pressing for the evening, you guys can take a long rest.
I'll do my nice meditations.
Yep. And you guys can level up to level 4.
What did I get it for again? Feats?
Yep.
Oh no.
Vincent, yours is at the bottom, I think. Just make sure you transfer any or pencil notes that you might have written down, if any.
I don't really use pencil notes, but I have like gold and silver and stuff.
Yeah, it's on the back page, so make sure you update that.
Yeah, 40 hit points, let's go. Ability score improvement. Nah. Ass. Gee. Great weapons master. Done.
Mom, look, I'm wet. I'm a wet car.
And now alert.
Alert feat?
Yep.
What does that do?
+5 to initiative.
Oh, nice.
Can't be surprised if I'm conscious.
Okay.
And creatures don't gain advantage on me even if they're unseen.
Alright.
I get slow falls.
I'm gonna cut some zombies.
I got one more spell.
Slot?
Ooh, did I get another spell
Or
slot?
spell?
Oh
Or
yeah,
spell
I got one more
I get my level
spell.
2 one? Can I
Oh.
really crack someone now? Nope, I didn't get a new
I
spell
got
slot.
that last one. Or
Yeah, I
last
didn't
time.
think so, 'cause
I
he
think
doesn't- he-
next
Ranger
time I
didn't
level
get
up,
one either.
I either get a
Yeah, they're half caster classes.
spells. I think
They're
you get a
slow.
first level spell slot and a first level
Yeah, I
spell,
just hit for plus 10 damage if I, choose to.
or something like that. One or the other.
4 first
I
level,
thought you were
3 second
casting
level.
spells by now.
Hmm?
Oh, I am.
4 first level, 3 second level.
I got these at second,
Let's see.
third,
Do-
and then I probably will get one at fifth. Since it didn't go.
Action.
Yeah, 5th level you'll get something.
So,
You got
1d12
almost
plus
as many spells as I have.
14.
Let me add a cantrip here.
1d12 plus 14, so
5.
that's 26. 26 plus 16, 42.
One more than my level. And it's going to be that way forever.
So I can cap at 42 points of damage.
I go up one level, I get
Without
one
critting?
One level, one level.
When do you get more spell slots?
Almost, I think every level I get more spells. So after a while,
I got
have
one
better spell
haymaker
slots,
per
more
long
spells.
rest, I think, because I don't think I get my channel divinity back on short. Oh no, I do.
That's gonna
I get a
be
haymaker
handy
per short
sometime.
rest.
Yeah, I think we'll do. Maybe.
Did you get a spell slot too?
I got a spell slot.
Ooh. You get some fun. Wait.
Are you
roll
sure I
four-
didn't
you
get a spell
fireball?
slot, Dad?
No,
I will
that's
double
next
check.
level.
Next level's fireball. Okay. I was like, wait, are we there? Are we gonna start
No.
fireballing rooms again?
No.
That's 5th level.
Fireball and Great Axe cleanup?
Ranger danger.
Oh, I think I'm immune to disease now.
4th level. You get. No, it doesn't. Nothing changes. You know 3 spells, and you have 3 first level spell slots. At 5th level, though, you're gonna
We jump.
You're gonna get. You're
Oh,
gonna
man.
jump. You're gonna get 4th or 1st and 2nd level,
I get my
Ooh.
second attack.
and he gets extra attack.
Yeah.
So that remember when you turn to 5th level, because of that extra attack, you'll be able to attack and the wolf same turn.
Yeah.
But right now you have to choose.
It means I'm gonna burn through my spell slots twice as fast.
Wait, so I get a second level spell slot and a second level spell next time?
I just closed it.
Oh.
You got plenty
Something
of time
like
to wait.
You can save.
It's gonna be a bit.
So you guys wake up in the morning, or you come out of meditation in the morning. You guys have some weapons that you want to probably pick up at the town square. Um, the apothecary told you that your stuff wouldn't be ready till the evening.
We're stuck in town for this stupid celebration.
I'm pretty sure we don't have any healing potions.
You?
Never.
I thought we chugged the ones we got.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
were
got no-
used.
No healing.
So if I gotta wait till night and I gotta split someone's skull and they get 2 more healing potions, I'm gonna do it.
I have one left.
Ooh, you have.
Never had one.
Inventory.
No, that's a healer's kit, not a healing potion.
Almost as good. I've
I
got
think
a.
the healer's kit allows you to roll with advantage or something, or I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I think it's advantage on trying to stabilize someone
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that they don't die.
You know what I did study?
But I've got spare
Hex
dying,
crawl.
so
Hex crawl?
Yeah,
What's that?
like wilderness travel and all that
Mhm.
jazz. Stuff I never used.
Mhm.
Just kind of like, you know.
Oh no.
It's when we're on the big map and the different events that can go on as we're traveling.
Yeah, you go through each hex and you roll to see what happens. You guys have to like control your rations, all this stuff. I mean, it gets crunchy. But I didn't know if Ivy had those rules until the Ryan Frost Maiden book. And I was like, oh, wilderness travel.
The Tomb of Annihilation
Yeah, that
has it
was-
too.
yeah.
Because that place is nuts.
makes sense.
You guys have some breakfast. Before you leave, Danica, gives you without divulging much. She says, "You guys will always have a place to stay at the Blue Water Inn."
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We hope we can return the favor.
You guys are on your way to doing that. And she kind of goes like this, 3 fingers up. What was that? No, she didn't lick her fingers. Like, Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
The sign of the Mockingjay or something? Or?
I think that's just
yeah.
Oh,
two. No, she,
No, that's Boy Scout.
That's Boy Scouts.
Nope, that's
Oh no.
That's Cub Scouts. That's Boy Scouts.
Well,
Because we always used to say read between the lines.
That's what my grandpa used to say because they were deaf and he'd be like, read between the lines. Anyway, so yeah, and then she goes on. Well, you guys head towards the town square. You're heading towards the blacksmith's smithy. While you're walking through the middle of the town square, blazing fire, another perception check.
9.
Okay. You're kind of prancing along, a little happy. You bump into two people. And you look up and you recognize it's that mother and father of that girl. And they kind of like,
Oh, sorry. Where's your daughter?
who are you?
That was the fellow she was talking to yesterday.
Oh,
You don't recognize me?
no, but... And then so he wasn't kind of angry that you bumped into him, but then he kind of got really... He's like, hi! And then the wife's like, it's okay, honey. He just bumped into us. Such a beautiful day out.
Oh,
The sun is shining.
have you been
Birds are
eating?
chirping.
Have you been eating pie?
It's all good. And he kind of like, it's okay, man. It's like, it's so beautiful out.
What's in that pie?
it was green. I'm pretty
And
sure.
they both like are just really happy, and they kind of like, we'll see you later. And, yeah, but the daughter's nowhere to be found.
It's like being in Venice Beach when I was a kid.
It's like being a Burning Man.
Any concert. Anyway, yeah, and they look exact opposite of how they did yesterday, and they walk off as happy as can be, and you look up and it's cloudy and yucky out. It looks like
How?
Is it? The rest of the folks around here look unusually happy?
they all look about how they did yesterday.
Okay.
Just those two.
Just as they're turning around, they're like, how are the pies?
They're like, you should get some. You should really have some.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll cost you though. And then the wife kind of like one of those like Joker kind of smiles, like it'll cost you. And then they walk off.
I walk over to Blazing Fire and ask them what we're doing or talking about with them.
I think they traded their daughter for some of that pie.
We go to the pie tower.
Just like how back in the village of Barovia, that lady was living with
Did you go see if your potions
the
are ready?
thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, out of this town.
Ahead of time.
You're like
Yep.
best friends with that daughter.
What?
I met her.
Well, the smithy, go ahead. He gives you your daggers, gives you your sword, and you pay him the 5 and the 8 gold.
Well, while we're at the smithy, I go along with him and I ask if he has any bows and arrows.
No, you need a boyer. There isn't one in Valaki.
Crossbow?
They're not bad.
I don't have proficiency with it, but I can take it.
I will give you my crossbow and bolts.
I'll strap it on.
I will get that out of my inventory because I don't want it. I don't need it. So you've got 20 crossbow bolts.
So you would just not add the proficiency bonus to it,
Correct.
right? Because if you're not proficient, it would just be your dexterity and the roll.
And less damage.
Yes, because I believe bows are finesse weapons. Or well, it's a crossbow,
I
so
was going to say crossbow.
Oh, I have it right here. Let me look.
Crossbow is...
Light crossbow?
I believe that is... Yes. Yeah, light crossbow is just a simple range.
Right, and ranged weapons use dex.
Yeah.
Right.
so whatever your dex modifier is your attack
Right,
modifier.
but not adding the proficiency bonus.
Correct.
So it wouldn't be a +5 or 6, whatever. It'd probably be more like a 3 or whatever.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
The thing I don't know. Well, you're a monk. Your dex is through the roof.
Yeah, my modifier is +4.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good enough to use. Maybe not in a pinch.
Remove. Great.
You go by the apothecary and she goes, "It's not ready yet. I'm close. I've got look. I've got one done, and then I can give that one to you now, and
Yeah.
I'll give you the other one later.
I'll take it.
But try to get here before the festival starts. That starts at sunset.
Sunset. Okay.
Because once the festival starts, we all close up and we have to participate.
All right. I take the potion healing from her.
Okay.
As I'm walking up the door, how far away is the pie tower? I was curious about trying them.
Sir, you look like too much of an upstanding citizen to want to do that.
Oh, but I have to try the local specialty.
Sir, I cannot condone this behavior. I just can't.
Straight face look at her. I was like, tell me where the pie tower is.
Use whatever you think you need to use.
Persuasion.
Intimidation, persuasion.
Natural 20.
Oh! Nope.
So you head east out the gate. You walk a little bit. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm going to give you a map of Barovia. Valaki is
I see
right
it. Right in the
here.
middle.
You guys are going to walk along the road here, and it's right there.
But how long? An hour? 2?
Is there
It will
a scale
take-
on this thing?
It'll take about 2 hours to get there.
2 hours to get there, 2 hours back?
Yep.
And it's morning?
We can do that.
Great.
Yep.
Well,
Alright. Thank you.
What do these pies cost? Do you know?
Nothing after I'm done.
Question.
Do we need to bring a small child with us?
She's like,
I don't know what they cost, so I'm just asking.
let's see if it says the old.
No, I'm not that small.
You're a tall elf.
Yeah.
Looks like they cost 5 gold.
All right.
I want one from the source.
Only the freshest.
A big supply.
Maybe it's time for a recipe change.
Give it a child.
I want to go buy Krispy Kreme and see if the light's on.
Well, there's something happening to the kids.
I haven't had Krispy Kreme forever.
When COVID happened, it was all the way down Cornell. Oh god. I was like, are you kidding me?
So I swung by Panda
Mm-hmm.
for dinner. It was back out of their driveway, across the 4-way, up to Embry. And I'm like, this morning, or this afternoon, this evening, at like 5:15. So I went inside because there was one person inside.
Huh.
I was in and out in 3 minutes,
Nice.
and the line just kept getting longer.
I do that with Starbucks because Starbucks takes
Every
forever.
place is like that at night.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's ridiculous.
Like,
I went to Starbucks yesterday, kind of just before dark, and I thought it'd be a big line. There was nobody for me. I
Wow.
just drove up and right into
well,
the
that's because you
thing.
went to Starbucks. If you went to the Dutch Brothers,
Oh.
my goodness, that's the
No,
line.
like,
Yeah.
please don't ever go to Dutch Brothers.
I like Dutch Brothers.
I don't. Their coffee has
Black
upset my
Rock.
stomach too many times.
I like Rock better.
Black Rock is
Oh
better.
man, Black Rock is right by the house.
Anyway,
Alright, so you guys,
clank clank. I'm ready to go.
you guys are still in town square, but you got a paladin that is like convinced to head out of town.
We're going. We're going.
I will leave the other 3 of you here.
You guys,
Do we want to go on foot, or do we want to maybe borrow the wagon?
Wagon is on the way out. We would need to go because we came in by it.
yeah.
That's not
You
our
start
wagon.
heading towards the stockyards.
Do we have?
What?
We have horses too, right? We have horses for our wagon.
Yes.
She has 2 horses.
Yeah, her horses are still there, according to.
Octavio.
You start heading towards the stockyard. You see one wagon, and it is Esmeralda's wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that the chimney there's smoke coming out of the little chimney of the wagon. Octavio's wagon is nowhere in sight.
Are there like spin marks in the ground where it used to be?
It's totally peeled out. Yeah.
Just big swipe.
And there's only the 2 horses left that are hers for her wagon.
I'm gonna walk up and is there like an entrance to it, like a door?
So does anybody have any proficiency with animals?
Nope.
Do you?
Probably. Where would I find it?
Yeah, he should. He's a ranger.
Yeah, I have a
Just
plus
like
4
the
for
second one
animals.
down or
Okay.
so?
Animal
Yeah.
handling.
Animal handling plus
Yeah.
5.
Okay. I don't have proficiency with animals, so we're going to use a horse and wagon. I'm assuming we're going to have some.
Someone's got to steer us. It's going to take us longer to get there.
The horses are stubborn.
Is there like a entrance to the?
So
like,
these
inside
back of these
wagon?
wagons, there's like a back.
Yeah.
In fact, hold on.
This sandwiches.
Got a picture. Let me show you.
You've never seen a gypsy wagon before?
No. I'm more of a forest kind of dude.
Dumbo.
Dumbo, yeah. Dumbo had.
Wizard of Oz. Don't you watch Wizard of Oz every year?
I actually
That's
just
Die
read
Hard.
that book for
And now,
Watch Die Hard.
yes,
Yeah.
Fat Man is now on the list.
Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
It
Fat
is
Dude.
a Mel Gibson Santa Claus movie.
It is
It
phenomenal.
is not kid rated, but is now my number 2 behind Die Hard for Christmas movies.
Huh.
I watched
Of
that.
course, I can't find it now.
You seen Die Hard?
That's just violence, right?
Some pretty
It's like really.
There's-
coarse language and theme.
It's dark.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's dark. But,
No, Fat Man.
oh,
Fat Man is dark.
Yeah, it's got some pretty
Yeah.
good,
It's got some great lore in it, though. I mean, it hits all the perfect Christmas buttons
All right, I lied.
as an action flick.
You guys know. Oh,
Yeah.
it's because I pulled it
It's because it's
right in front of my face.
Yeah.
So they look like
Yeah.
that. The back comes down like this, like a doorway thing.
I
Wizard
step
of Oz.
on that back
Yeah.
thing and then knock on the thing and then move to the side.
10 minutes,
Fair.
unless it's good.
Okay. You hear a. Who is it?
It's Loki.
It's the
Are
bard.
you?
It's like, oh yes. One second. And after a brief moment, she lowers down the door, and Esmeralda comes out. She goes, "Oh hey everybody! I've just been doing some studying and just spending my own time in the wagon. I don't like I don't like to just roam around the town. It's not too friendly to my kind.
How are you doing?
Well, it could be better. I saw Rictavio leaving in a hurry last night, and he told me where he was going and said that that we could meet up with him later.
Well, we are heading that way.
well, we're
No, we're not.
Oh, I thought that the lake was on the
There's
other.
2 towers.
Oh,
We're
I thought
heading.
they were on the same lake.
We're going Pie Tower.
We're wondering.
There's a Pie Tower and High Tower.
We're wondering if you could take us to the tower.
Sure, yeah.
Pie Tower.
Yeah,
Tower.
yeah. Well, let's. I mean, it's better than just sitting in here doing nothing.
chance to get out of town.
Why don't we do that? So she starts to make preparations and get everything ready, and it takes not very long because she's used to being mobile. So before you know it, she's got the wagon up and the horses are hitched, and she's right there on the reins. And she's like, "All right, hop in the back, and we'll get going."
Did you bring your wolf or leave him behind?
Oh, he probably can't fit inside, can he?
Right alongside. I mean,
Yeah, he's
Just
just
have a
gonna
truck.
walk.
it's a pretty big
I would say
dive.
it's a dire.
Yeah.
It'd be okay.
He's just gonna walk beside us.
You guys start heading out of town. You get to the east gates.
Let's
Go
a
ahead.
second. Can everyone update their card
Oh yeah.
for
So
hit points? So
get your hit points in visual.
you're 28 hit points.
Oh
Max.
no, because you
You're
level
28 hit points.
40.
I'm looking at 40 on it.
Yeah.
Bam.
And I'm kind of just like holding on and standing on the outside of the thing, just looking around, admiring the
Okay. Just
picture.
kind of like, and double check on your what other things are on there that might change for on the level up?
Spell save DC, favorite enemies, spell attack bonus, spell slots, speed 35, initiative plus 14, AC 15.
Let me look at your spell save real quick and just make sure that doesn't go up.
Okay. As the healer of the party, I'm concerned with being able to visually see the well-being of my
And
party.
spell attack bonus.
So I know what I need to do.
I have 4 key points now.
Let me look at your spell save DC real quick. 13 and plus 5? Yeah, it's the same.
4 key? Nice.
Okay. So you guys get to the gates, and the guards kind of like waver down and hold on a second. They're like, heading out of town? And you hear her, oh yeah, we're going to go sightseeing for a while, and we'll be back later. It's like, okay, well, make sure you're all back in time for the festival tonight.
Yep, we're looking forward to the festival.
Wouldn't miss it.
If you guys end up taking too long and getting past sunset, the gates will be locked. You won't be able to come in.
Thank you for the heads up.
And you guys start heading out of town.
Like a
And
gate's gonna stop us.
I could care less about the festival. More of a little child in a pie tower that makes people forget their child.
and
But there's no dome on it. They can get over it.
oh, you know what?
That's right.
You guys travel for a while, and I'll go get the map. Hold on.
Sitting there tapping my axe at the bottom of the
Oh yeah, I think I know what he's getting.
Yeah, oil.
Yeah,
Trying
you
to get
might
the sun to
wanna
going off my
make
blades,
way.
but there's no sun.
Make one.
This might grab that end of it.
Tony.
There we go. So you can place yourselves right in that general area up there. Wow. Yes.
Preferably not in
Move me
front.
forward if you need to.
Yeah.
Throwing caution right out the window.
You guys come up to. Sorry, that's me.
That's mine.
Have you read Wheel of Time? Have you read the Wheel of Time series? Oh,
I
yeah.
have a friend who's read it. He loves it. I've been meaning to get around to it.
The White Cloaks be very much.
So as you ascend back up from the valley and start winding the road, far in the distance, just silhouette, you see Castle Ravenloft, and you branch down to go south, and you see a fork in the road, and it kind of turns west again to head towards this the windmill that you see in the distance. You see this tall, slightly leaning tower is this stone windmill, and its warped wooden vanes are stripped bare. The onion-domed top leans forward to one side, and you see gray bricks, dirt-covered windows on the upper floor, a decrepit wooden
The name of it?
Bone grinder, yeah.
a decrepit platform
Those ever did was
goes around the second level, and you see a flimsy doorway leading into the building's interior, and you see a lone raven kind of fly above your heads, go around, and then continue further past the windmill, and more different descriptions here. Alright.
This is a cool set.
One second, I'm gonna switch to a different screen. So, past the decrepit windmill, there's a hill, and it kind of slopes down. And down the slope, you see some glowing reddish lights that are down, just coming from in this dip in the hill behind the. Yeah, so back beyond
Like
here.
firelight?
It's just a reddish glow coming. It's about I would say like 100 yards past the tower, and you there's a sign above the door on the windmill, and it says Morgantha's Pastries.
I'm going towards the door.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Which way did the raven fly?
It went.
And then back around.
And then continue on, yeah.
Yeah.
I was pointing at the skull in the corner of the
Way down here.
yeah.
Oh, I never even noticed that. Yeah, these maps.
Happens right up to the front door.
Well, yeah, they've got a good weight to them too.
They're not.
They're
I
not,
mean, it's still paper, but they're not flimsy.
but it's not quite cardstock either.
No.
Okay.
I rap on the door with my axe, but on like the blood side of it. I'm
Okay.
not trying to break the door down yet.
So, a haggard old woman with a face as wrinkled as boiled apples
Oh, she's
sweeps the
nice.
floor or pushes the door open. She says, "Yes."
Hi, I'm looking for a child. Black hair, black eyes.
No children here, but we sell our pastries. Are you interested in pastries?
Can I see if she's lying about the child?
Sure.
Ooh, 15.
You're having a hard time
Pick a read.
reading her at all. Yeah.
What kind of pastries do you have?
Only the best pastries in Barovia.
My uncle ran a bakery. I'd love to see how your bakery works, what your operation looks like.
If you'd like some pies, you can come inside.
Okay.
Sure.
Hand me her. So she has you guys come inside. Whoever's gonna come inside, probably all wouldn't be able to fit, but
I've hidden up in the bushes anyway.
Going in.
Yeah.
Esmeralda, she comes and stays right by the front door.
My wolf stays outside,
Okay.
just guarding.
So you guys come inside and you see she kind of pushes the door open and kind of on the floor you see just little bits of bone on the floor. They kind of piled up by the door and she kind of pushes the door open and kind of scoots those across. And she's got a flour cake apron on and it's got a little bit of blood stains on it. And the windows are just really dark and dingy. There's very little light in here. There's wooden gear shaft right in the center. And oh wait, no, I'm reading the wrong level. That's the
I
second
was
floor.
gonna say, I wasn't gonna correct you, but I was looking
Yeah.
at.
Reading the wrong level. This is you walk into a kitchen. It's pretty filthy. There's baskets and old dishware piled up. Adding to the clutter is like a little peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, and the sweet smell of pastries is burning your nostrils. And there was warmth coming from a brick oven against the wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends up to the second level. Up higher up, you hear some shrieks and cackles of another old woman who is up in the second floor. And you let's see, where's the names?
I'll look around the room, see if I can. Oh, go ahead.
Bella, do we have visitors? And yes, Ophelia. Well, hopefully some customers. Well, sell some pies and get them out of here. You hear from the upstairs. So, about those pies.
I'm going to try to, and using my tabaxi skill at climbing, stealthily climb up and look in the second story window, where that might be.
Go ahead and give me just a, I think, what would that be, acrobatics roll? You'll make it. I just want to see.
14.
Okay. For later. All right. So you're up on the wooden platform,
Sure.
and you look into the. You're trying to look into the.
I can put you right here on this second level.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to look inside the windows, but they're just so dirty. But you could see that there's someone in there. You just can't.
Just
really-
one. There's certainly only one person. There's not a lot of short people in
You
there.
only see one big motion,
Okay.
going back and forth a little bit. Would you like to try a pie?
What's the cost?
5 gold.
$5 gold.
I don't have all day.
Bella, come down. We'd love to talk to you about about the wonderful pie maker we've heard so much about.
Tell them I'm busy working up here. And Ophelia, who's the one downstairs, says, she's busy making the pies.
What goes into your guys' pies? I hear everyone talk about them.
Well, mincemeat and sugar, lots of sugar and fruit, and we hand make the dough, and then a special ingredient.
Oh, what kind of mincemeat? I used to have to hunt all the time as a child. What kind of animals can you find around here?
Oh, all kinds. Whatever we can get from the butchers as there's left over. The mincemeat's just a filler. It's the special ingredient that makes it so wonderful.
You wouldn't care to share what the special ingredient is, would you?
Oh, of course. I mean, that's our. I'm not gonna give away our secret.
I stealthily use my tabaxi climbing skill to go to the 3rd floor.
Okay. So the 3rd floor doesn't have the wooden ledges, but there is a little lip that you
Well, I
can
have I have claws, and I'm able to climb with a walking speed. I never fall. I never.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You look up into the it looks like a bedroom. There is a wooden closet,
How do you spell
and then there's 3 crates
Uh-huh.
with locks on them. You see a bunch of discarded clothing on the floor, and a moldy bed.
It's next to L on the rock.
Can I? Does it look like this window opens? Can I get into this window?
You can attempt. Let's see. What is it? Sleight of hand.
Sure. 19.
You're able to get. Open.
I'm gonna crawl inside and check out those crates.
Okay. You see that the crates are locked. Each one is about 3 foot by 3 foot. There's little circle holes cut in them. You look at the top one, it's empty. The middle one, you see a little boy,
Alive?
barely. And in the bottom one, you see a little girl
Do I recognize her?
that you recognize. And she's kind of in and out of consciousness as well. They both look like maybe they were drugged.
I message him. I have found the children. You may reply to this message.
Can you free them?
It might make some noise.
Do what you need to do.
Affirmative.
And Ophelia says,
So, with him standing beside me, I'm assuming he's gonna look over, and I'm gonna nod and
you lick your lips.
Tug my ear.
I'm gonna swing.
You're swinging at.
Ophelia.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm assuming you were next to her, right?
Yeah.
Well, I see him start to bear out, and I head to the stairs.
All right.
Me too.
At that, so since he decided to swing first, let's roll for initiative.
18.
17.
18.
9.
All I needed was a yes. I was itching.
9. 8.
19.
19. And let me
19.
add in. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. What was yours again? 9?
Actually, it's, is that a 6 or a 9?
Dog goes on the bottom.
Okay, it's a 12 then.
Oh. Alright. Alright, so the 19 goes first, so Thalen. You need some.
You're going upstairs.
Yeah. I'm gonna head up.
It's like 1, 2, 3 gets you. Looks like it's there. I don't know what your speed.
45.
Oh, here we go.
45?
You want to get closer? So he's here. So it's like it's 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2.
30.
Yeah, just to get, and then to get up there.
Yeah.
30. Oh, I'm
You
saying.
can get up
I'm
and
next to her.
One
They
one
just
more
said
would
he's
get you.
45.
Looks like on the
Yeah,
same
right?
level off
Yeah.
the stairs.
Maybe
so.
monk has something to do with it.
Oh.
I'll do that, and I will start off with.
Fist of Fury.
I have that as the bonus. Or flurry.
Yes, I know you do.
So I will start off with a
Old hag better have some hit points. Because Bale's mad.
a swing with my spear.
Okay.
That's 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
Then I will, as a bonus action, and let's see, what's the key on flurry of blows? That's only one. Cool. Flurry of blow. Then I will attack with flurry of blows, and that gives me
2 unarmed, right?
You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strike bonuses as a
Okay.
bonus action. So the first is honor
Pop, pop.
22 to hit.
Wow.
22 hits.
5
5.
damage.
Okay.
And then 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Actually, no, it's 18 to hit. And then 5 points damage.
Okay.
And then,
So you got, you're doing like martial arts on her?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that for now. I believe there might be one other unarmed attack in there, but I can't remember.
Well, while you think about it, Vale, you're up. Swing.
Yeah, I'm gonna roar. I'm gonna channel divinity for a +10 to hit. And I'm gonna claim Great Weapon Master on the swing to take a -5 to hit. So it's a +5
Okay.
on top of everything else. It's not advantage, so for a natural 20
Oh!
with a divine smite baked into it.
Nice.
Utter destruction.
So
That was that's a swing.
I rolled a 1 though.
So that's 2.
That's 2. 2 plus 14 is 16 plus it. Is she undead or not undead? Probably not.
She is not undead.
Oh wait, no. It's not a 1 because I can re-roll 1s or 2s on damage dice.
Cheater.
Right? I'm not thinking that up. I gotta find it because I don't want to cheat.
That's like a key point for a monk or something, right?
Or look for
Great weapon fighting. Reroll a 1 or 2 on damage die with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands.
Don't get excited.
11 doubled.
22.
22 plus 14, so 36.
36.
Plus a 1d8 from Divine Smite. which is a 5, so 41 points of damage.
So what is from slashing?
All of it.
Okay, so
All but 5 of it.
okay, so what's the other 5?
Magical? Radiant.
Radiant? Okay. So she takes that full 5, so that'd be 31. She seems to be resistant to your slash.
36 slashing.
Oh, 36
So-
slashing. Okay, divided by 2.
To 18.
Okay.
Plus 5 is 23.
23 total.
Okay. She resists your slash, but then that radiant damage, she feels the full brunt of that. Boop. And that makes her angry.
And 1 second. Yeah, that's 100% sure, but... Great Weapon Master on it. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, reduce the creature's HP to 0. You can make 1 more melee weapon attack as a bonus action before you make the next one. So I'm going to roll again at it.
Okay.
Is it plus 10 till end of turn? No. You can use... You make an attack roll, so it's only once. Yeah, we'll pump it with Great Weapon Master again for... What's my modifier? That's not it. So that's a 10 plus... Oh, that's only a 9. Wait, no. 10 plus 1's 11, so it doesn't...
That did miss.
Yeah. That's it.
Eldridge.
Alright.
So you had forgotten probably another attack, but I also forgot that she's resistant to bludgeoning, so we'll just call it even on that round.
Guiding bolt 2nd level.
Okay. Do I have to make a save, or is that
Nope,
just
it's
a
an
spell
attack.
attack?
16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oof. Alright. Bonus action. We cast magic weapon.
I forgot to roll for Esmeralda.
Not magic. No, sorry.
She's a 10.
Sorry, spiritual weapon. Yeah, so casting spiritual weapon. Damn, that's a miss also. That was the end of my turn.
But now you got a floating weapon.
I do.
Coming up the road,
That looks like a pie. So there is a pie floating in the air.
that's your weapon?
Yes, that's my spiritual weapon. It's a pie.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another old lady just heading up the road. Now we go to... Come on. Blazing Fire.
Hearing the commotion, I 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to
You beat there's at the bottom.
Either, yeah, I mean, it's so hard to just... There's only so many squares.
she'll touch her. It's 120 foot. It's not a touch thing. Oh, that was almost a 1 minute one. Over 13. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I purchase spell slot in that.
7 points of necrotic damage, and she can't regenerate hit points until the start of my next turn.
That made her angry. Alright, Esmeralda, seeing that there's another lady coming up, she was here. What is her? It's 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She, she has her weapons out, but she casts firebolt. Let me, I need to pull that up.
I thought she does some spells.
Hmm?
I don't know if a fighter can do spells.
Who said she was a fighter?
Yeah, crit at level 5 is 3 weapon
Last
attacks.
time, he said that she was a fighter.
Maybe she's dual class.
Wait, that, you can do
Hmm?
So it's a ranged
Dual
spell
class?
attack.
Yeah, like,
In D&D? Hasn't anybody done that yet? Yeah, people do it all the time.
Your warlock
Arcane
rogue.
trickster. Yeah.
Intelligence, so +3. She gets a 10, so that fails. And as she hurls the firebolt, it misses because she was just so, anxious to get out there. She kind of yells at Loki, "Come help me, Loki!" And then I think
It's my turn.
go to Loki.
Am I able to move and my wolf move, or is it just
Yes.
like... Okay. So first my wolf is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he has a movement of 2. Where am I? Okay. I'm going to step out the door, which is 1,
Well, you were standing right there, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my wolf is going to attack. 16.
Misses.
And my turn.
Okay. Ophelia
What the?
is the downstairs. She changes,
Ugh.
shifts her look right in front of you into that. She says, "Yeah, you will never stop us." And
Oh, it does 2 d8s. Oh well. I knew I read that wrong.
she is going to what? Wish people would stop texting me right now.
Bling, bling.
Okay, she is going to claw at Vale
Sweet.
and misses. So then we go to Bella, who's upstairs, who also changes.
I'm gonna try.
And goes after the monk and claws at the monk. 21.
Hits.
8 plus 8 plus 4, so 12 points of slashing damage. And then we're back up to Val.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed. Horribly.
So did the half-orc.
I didn't miss. I cracked her.
No, we didn't.
I thought you messed with the swing, but
With the
she
second
got
swing.
radiant. Oh, so
Not the first.
Second breakfast.
First one, I popped everything.
Alright, so spear attack.
Okay.
Natural 20
Oh,
for 19. No, excuse me, 14.
Bludgeoning or piercing?
Piercing.
Okay, so she resists that and takes 7. I've got to remember which one you're attacking.
And then I'll burn another key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Yeah. 17 to hit
Yes.
for 8.
Bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 4.
Yeah.
And then flurry, and the second hit for flurry of blows. Natural 20.
Nice. That's a lot of natural 20s in this fight.
8 for 12, so 6.
Okay. Nice. You just boom. Her horrible dreadlocks just fly back, and she's like, ah! Anything else?
I honestly believe that Well, I need to double check it because I believe I get a bonus unarmed action there's another unarmed strike bonus action in there, but I don't remember if it's.
Is it from a feat or?
No, I don't have a feat yet. So that's my turn.
Okay. Bale.
Offensive, defensive, offensive, defensive. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives me another 2 AC, so now I'm at 18 for the next 10 minutes or until I lose concentration. And then we're going to swing again. Great Weapon Master, not Great Weapon Master. It's just no Great Weapon Master. Ooh, that's a 2. No dice. That's it.
Okay, miss and miss. We go to Eldridge.
Let's see.
I think her changing scared you a little bit into this nasty.
Well, that means you look better as a hag.
I'll take a step forward and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't hit for anything. That's 13.
That's a miss.
And swing with the pie. Natural 20.
Nice. Wow. Who's got natural 20 so far? You, not you two, not yet?
Not yet.
I had 2.
We're hoping.
You've had 2. That's great.
That is
But on the December 26th, I did get a natural
12
20.
points.
12 points of the magical, right?
Yep.
And that is on Ophelia.
'Cause she's
Downstairs?
Yep.
Okay. She hit her face with a pie.
Yep.
And it just knocks her silly.
A pie lady with a pie.
Okay. Final hag transforms.
Just like make sure it doesn't go.
And she is going to I don't know how this one works. Let's see here. She's going to
I'm down to you.
cast. She looks at Esmeralda and does some kind of weird finger thing, and this necrotic green ray comes out and goes to attack Esmeralda, and it's a spell attack.
They'll scoot away from you.
And oh, what I missed? Sneeze.
Yeah.
And she misses on that. All right. Blazing fire.
I'm afraid these guys might regenerate, so I'm going to keep going with the chill touch.
Okay. And you're on the second level.
Nope. 9.
Okay, so Esmeralda, she is going to go up to Morgantha and make 3 attacks, 2 with her rapier and 1 with her silver short sword. First attack. So that's I gotta. So where is the +1? She misses on that first with the rapier. Second roll with the rapier, she gets a 21. So for the damage, who's got a rapier?
1d6 plus.
Doesn't have her. Gotta pull her up.
What's her strength?
Oh, plus strength?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
6.
no. Sorry, it's a finesse weapon.
So plus dex.
It's dex.
Okay, so it's +4. So she had 4 + 4 is 8 with the rapier, but she seems to resist it and only takes 4. But then with the silver short sword, she does hit with that. Oh, there it is. That's right. And so then she takes 1d6, 4, so 2, 6 piercing damage with the silvered weapon, so she takes the full 6 damage. And then she's like, "Come on, Loki, let's get it!" And it's Loki's turn.
Loki's gonna stay where he's at. Am I able to cast a bonus action and then he does an action?
It irritated my nose.
Yeah.
It irritated my nose. I don't want to sneeze
I'm
again.
going to use
What irritated?
My sneeze.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Come on.
So
Is your mouth too dry now?
so I get to choose a mystical creature within that I can see within range and mystically mark it as my quarry. Until your spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to your target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on Wisdom, Perception, or Wisdom
Saving
Survival.
throws?
Yeah, saving throws.
That's
Or
fine.
to
You're
track
in
it.
combat. Now, and you have an ally next to her, so you're putting Hunter's Mark on her as your bonus action, and then are you going to attack with your direwolf?
Yeah. Would the direwolf do the extra 1d6?
No, you. But
You said weapon attack.
But he will have an advantage, or she will have advantage though, because you have an ally next.
Oh yeah,
next to her.
tactics.
Don't worry about it. We know it's the mark.
I'm doing it.
We'll do it not on your turn,
Okay.
so we can get this going. So roll the attack for the dog or the direwolf.
So I gotta roll it twice with advantage?
Yeah, and then take the higher number.
So 19.
Hits.
$14 damage.
Okay. She resists the piercing from the bite, but she takes the 7. And you can go ahead and look for your Hunter's Mark now. And so now we go to Ophelia upstairs. Okay. This is going to take me a minute. It's a spell I've never done before.
Ophelia's ground floor.
What?
Oh,
Ophelia's ground with us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Ophelia's downstairs. She is not happy. She starts to try to make you go to sleep. So roll 5d8. I'm just going to use the D&D Beyond This. 29. Creatures within 20 feet you choose with the range are ascending order and current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. Or takes damage, blah, 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 blah. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected. How many hit points do you have?
40.
Okay, so you're not affected then, right?
Maybe.
You haven't been hit either, so
Nope.
yeah. So she tries to cast sleep on you, and then it does to no avail.
Little yawn.
And then upstairs, Bella tries to claw at the tabaxi.
Oh, you're making me mad now.
19.
That's gonna hit.
So D8. 15 slashing damage.
15?
Everybody look.
15 points of slashing damage. Holy smokes.
And then we're back to Fallon now at the top.
Okay. So I will drop my spear and draw my silver short sword that has been blessed.
That's right.
I have a hunch. And I've also been looking up. So, one-handed short sword attack. 20 to hit.
Yes.
7.
7 total.
7 points, yeah.
Okay, you slash. Ah! She takes that damage.
Okay, bonus action, unarmed strike. That's a miss. And I will burn 1 key point for flurry of blows. That's a miss. That's 14 to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And that's even worse.
Oh. Okay, so then we go to Bale.
What I get for
Oh. Yeah, let's see. No great weapon master. Oh, hey, look, a natural 20. Should have said it. Divine Smite.
Okay.
So, 22 slashing, or 26 total slashing, so 13 would go through.
Okay.
And then for the radiant, because I read it wrong the first time, it is 2d8. 5 radiant, which gets doubled to 10 from the critical.
Nice. Yeah, she takes that radiant damage.
Go, keep going.
Oh, and she starts to. She's just now starting to feel like she's like starting to get more hurt.
Great weapon master crit. I'm gonna swing again. 21 to hit.
Hits.
And another d12 for a total of 10 points, so 5. Done.
Eldritch.
Swinging the axe around like it's a chainsaw.
Guiding bolt. Jesus, that's a miss. And the pie is a 20 to hit.
Yes.
9 points of damage. If I could swing at the pie more, I would.
Pie's doing work.
So outside Morgantha, she, I'll have to remember that, okay.
That's not foreboding.
It's okay, we've been rolling natural 20s. He's gotta have something.
Okay, so how's that Ray work again? It's a shame about Ray.
Disadvantage on ranged spell because they're adjacent.
There's that.
It's okay, she has
Warcaster. Or not Warcaster.
she has an advantage that cancels that disadvantage. I'll just use this computer to roll. And that's a 17. That hits Esmeralda. A black beam of energy springs from her fingers towards Esmeralda. On the hit, the target deals. So Esmeralda will only be able to deal half damage with her attacks that use strength until the spell ends. She'll have to make a Constitution saving throw on her turns to try to get rid of that. I'll keep that up so I don't forget. And then we go to Blazing Fire.
I'm going to pull out my other daggers. Now I've got 2 daggers. 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Ouch.
He's turning for the last.
20 to hit.
Yes.
8 points of silver slashing damage.
8.
8.
Okay. So then Esmeralda, feeling less strong, trying to see if she had anything that might help her for that. So she's just gonna try and go for the attacks. With her 2 attacks at the rapier. That's 8. Both of those hit. D8. 7 plus 5 is 12, which makes 6 on Morgantha. So that's even less though, because she has to be less damage, so that's 3. And then on the other one, 8 plus 5 is 13. Half would be 6. And then divide that would be 3. And 3. So then she goes for the silver sword. 7, 11, 18 hits. That's d6. 2 plus 5. So divide that by 2. She's got 2 because of her.
3. You said 5 plus 2 divided by 2 is 7 divided by 2.
Oh, sorry. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 divided by 2.
Oh, sorry.
And so she's going to make a Constitution saving throw. And she gets through. She starts to feel her strength come back to her. Now we go to Loki.
I'm gonna shoot.
You ready on your turn, man?
Alright, I'm gonna shoot her with my bow.
Okay. What'd you get?
6 plus 12.
No.
Wait, no, 14.
No.
There's a tone I recognized in there from something.
And I am my turn.
Okay.
Direwolf?
Only one of us can attack at a time.
Ooh.
So
Until I'm 5th level.
Ophelia claws at the cleric. 26.
Okay.
It hits. 8 plus 4 is 12 slashing damage.
Good.
And then we go on to Bella. Bella attacks the monk. 13 plus 7, 20 hits, I'm assuming. Ooh, 14 slashing damage. And back up to Fallon.
Attack with the silver sword. Blessed silver short sword. 25 to hit
That hits.
for 9 points.
She takes all those 9 points. Slashes back.
Then I will use the bonus action unarmed attack. Or unarmed strike. That's a miss. And then I will burn my last key point with flurry of blows. 22 to hit
Yes.
for 8. So half of that.
Alright.
And then the little second flurry of blows, 13 to hit.
Misses.
That's it.
Dale, you're up.
Cracker. Nope, 15.
That misses.
Nothing.
Silver knuckles.
That's it.
Nothing? Okay. Eldridge.
Inflict wounds. That is 15.
15 misses.
15 misses. Pie. 17.
Hits.
12 points of damage
Nice.
with the pie.
Let's just bust the pie.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Morgantha claws at the dire wolf. 16?
Yep.
Okay. I should just keep these dice out. 3, 6, 10 slashing damage to your dire wolf. Blazing fire.
Am I seeing any indication that she regenerated any of that
No.
damage?
No.
And she's not anywhere near out, right?
One upstairs.
Yeah.
So both the upstairs and the downstairs ladies are starting to be more worse for wear. Yeah. So's the monk.
So I can use this to cast or attack with advantage, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray. All 3 bolts at this one on the second floor.
What are the odds?
Double 4s.
Okay, I'll take the coin.
11 to hit?
That's
11 misses. Anything else?
He cries a little bit. Because that also used up a spell slot.
Seriously, I missed with 4 out of 5 spells, so.
Esmeralda makes her 3 attacks. While she's yelling, she says, Loki, I think I can hold her back. You and the wolf should go help your friends. Natural 20 on Morgantha. Okay, so 3, so that means double that is 6. Plus 5 is 11. But that's the rapier, so that's halved.
so that's
5.
Yep.
Then her second swing of the rapier is 19, that hits. 7 plus 5 is 12, so that makes 6. And then with the silvered sword, she misses. Loki.
I have a
okay.
retcon question. I fire 3 Scorching Rays. I think I get to roll to hit with each one, huh? Because I can direct them at separate targets.
Do you make...
That would be 3 separate targets, so 3 separate attacks.
But if I shoot them all at the same person, it's 1 attack?
No, it's still
Oh, well
3
then,
rays.
yeah. By all means, roll your other 2.
Oh well. 20 to hit.
Okay.
And... Oh, nice. It's 10 points of fire damage.
She seems to resist the fire, so she'll take 5 of that.
Uh-oh. No, not so much for Scorching Ray.
Does she get burned?
17 to hit.
Yep.
9 points.
So 4. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. You could always
First time I've
backtrack.
been using
Yeah.
Scorching Ray.
And then, so then you're up.
Yes. I'm still gonna. My wolf is gonna move 1 this way. And I realizes that's a bad idea and move over here.
Okay.
I might go 1 and hit him.
Who's attacking?
Me. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my longbow.
Okay. Sorry. Ophelia is going to claw at the paladin. Misses. Ting. Bella swings at the tabaxi with her. And that is a 23 to hit.
Uh-oh.
9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And we're back up to Thalon.
Silver sword attack. 17 to hit.
Yes.
For 9.
For the silver sword.
Silver. Yep.
I keep wanting to say silver surfer. Okay.
And then bonus action, unarmed strike. 10 to hit. So no.
Okay. Bail.
Swing away. 14.
That'd be miss.
That's it.
Eldridge.
Here's all the low numbers for all those natural 20s.
It's gotta be a balance.
Which ones? 7. And pie. 25 to hit.
Yep.
I keep swinging.
8 points magic.
Nice. That pie is a saving grace there. She's starting to look really bad, the Ophelia on the first floor. Morgantha, on the other hand, is going to claw at Esmeralda. And that hits. She takes 14 slashing damage. Now we're on to Blazing Fire. He's got 5 health, in case you're wondering.
They both are done hurting up there.
Who needs armor?
Who needs armor? He's got to go into defensive
You have 6?
stance.
Is that what yours says?
Yes, mine says 6. So I'm going to step over here, look out this window, and Misty step the heck out of melee range.
Alright.
Whew.
Anything else?
Hey, that's my spell to cast, so I guess I'm not going to do much else.
Alright.
Sorry. I'm good.
I need to look up a spell real quick.
Uh-oh.
It's Esmeralda's turn.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, it's still a O for you.
I'm glad to donate my hit points to the
So
cause,
she
but not
casts-
all of them.
She gets really angry and aims her weapons at Morgantha, and bolts of lightning just shoot out from the ends of them towards Morgantha. Saving throw is spell save, and she does succeed. But she'll take half of 8d6, so she takes 14 lightning damage, which she is not resistant to. 14. All right, Morgantha that lightning kind of gets her. She's able to absorb some of it, but she's starting to smoke a little bit from the lightning that she did take. And now we go to Loki. Loki.
I'm just gonna try to go one more time with that.
With the bow?
21 to hit.
Yep.
Uh, 10 piercing damage.
Okay. She resists the piercing, so she'll take 5.
Okay.
Which one's Ophelia? Downstairs?
Yep.
She swings, or she claws at the paladin again.
I'm 18 right now.
23 to hit.
Yep.
2 plus 1 plus 4, so 8 slashing damage.
Deep.
Bella looks at the monk and goes, "You're feeling sleepy." And let me get sleep back up.
You're going for a nap.
So she rolls 28, which is more than enough to make you fall asleep. You fall asleep. Sleep. And then she comes and moves downstairs.
Will that qualify as a short rest?
Probably not.
After 8 hours, maybe.
Only if you wake up in the cage.
And I believe it's your turn. So unconscious until the spell ends, or you take damage, or someone uses an action to try to wake you up. So you're asleep, and we'll move on to Bale. You hear a thump upstairs, and you see Bella come down.
This is just joyful. Oh, I ain't squeezing past that one. No, I'm gonna swing at Ophelia. Why? 14.
That's a miss.
Nope. That's it. I only get 2 swings if I crit.
Eldridge.
Tired of this. Alright, inflict wounds. Accordingly. 23 to hit.
That is.
That is 6, 7, 11 points radiant damage.
Nice. Just radiant light just attacks her, and she just screams this deathly scream, and she gets down on one knee, but she's still holding on a little bit.
And the
I
pie.
was gonna say kill her with the pie.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Death by pie.
7 points of damage.
It's your pie coming back around for you.
Damage. Oh man, still barely holding on with the slap in the pie, with the pie in the face. All right, Morgantha claws at Esmeralda. Hits. Takes 9 slashing damage, Esmeralda, but she seems to be doing okay so far. Blazing fire.
I'm gonna turn around, step to here, look into the doorway,
Okay.
and do chill touch on the
This one?
that one.
Past me?
Line of sight, yeah. Past your wing.
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
Natural 20.
Smoked!
10 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. Tell me how you kill Ophelia Wormwiggle.
A cold, dark hand comes out and squeezes her until she dies.
I'll just smash the pie.
From outside, you hear this scream, and you're like, "Daughter!" And it is Esmeralda's turn.
Now I'm happy I'm not outside.
She's gonna lightning bolt again to Morgantha. Morgantha has to make a save. Fails it. Let's go back to the lightning bolt spell. She takes 25 lightning damage. And go Loki.
Alright. My wolf is going to fight.
Misses.
I am.
Okay. Bella, seeing some coldness come out, steps outside, goes to claw
Oops.
at the tabaxi. Natural 20.
Oh, you're dead. How much health do you got?
Nothing.
16 slashing damage.
Oh!
The
You
tabaxi
down.
goes down.
Luckily, it's not an immediate death.
No.
Fallon's sleeping. Alright, Bale.
Oh man. I can make it either of you right now. Is she blocking the doorway? Essentially?
Standing
Yeah.
right in the doorway.
You know what you're going to do next time?
I'm gonna try shooting that one. since-
5, 10, 15,
She's like
20,
kinda
25 feet to get to Thalon for me?
Ready to go?
Say again?
25 feet to get to
You know
Thalon?
what you're doing next time? Sleeping?
5, 10, 15, 20.
And then I'm
He's
right
at the top of
on.
the stairs,
Yeah,
so he'd be
yep.
adjacent.
20 to him. I'm gonna kick him in the leg, because I'm not that mean.
20.
Alright, give me a athletics.
Athletics. 15.
Okay. You feel this kick, and you like shakes you, and you wake up.
What happened? What?
On your feet, let's go.
Alright.
And then 10 feet back down the stairs towards the door.
Okay. So he would be about on the last step.
He'd be right there, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
yeah.
I don't think I have
Alright,
any.
then you're up.
action.
So can't move past opponents, or can, but takes twice the movement.
You can't go through there, and she's blocking the door, because she's essentially right here. You wouldn't even be able to do a diagonal or to get out of there.
Yeah!
Kill her.
It's the only way out.
It is.
Right, unless there's a window. Not on the ground.
Kill
floor.
her.
Ground floor.
There is on the second.
There is on the second. I see it.
That's all, yeah. That's,
You could.
Yeah, can't do that. All right. Dex saving throw.
16.
And that succeeds. So, pie to the face. That is a 17.
Hits.
And that is 6 points of magical damage.
Alright. Bella turns back. High in the face.
Poetic justice.
it's okay, I'll just shoulder check her out of the doorway next turn.
Morganthus
Check
turn.
strength.
Do it.
Morgantha sees, she sensed that her daughter, Ophelia, is dead, and she looks at Bella and goes, "You failed me!" She pulls out her orb in her hand, utters some incantations, and disappears. And now it is Blazing Fire. Death saving throw.
3.
That's a fail. Esmeralda. It's like, what happened? She's got 30 feet. Can you move her 6, just heading straight towards the other one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not being far enough, she casts Magic Missile.
There you go.
It's,
Guaranteed hit.
Guaranteed hit, yeah. Just
Yeah.
damage dice.
just 1. Right?
1d4.
It's 3 missiles at first level.
So,
3 d4s.
3d4s.
Plus 1.
3,
Yes, 1d4 plus 1. Yeah.
3, so 6. Plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, so she takes 8
Instead of
damage.
100
So good.
If I did
Such a
the
good
same
spell.
check, she would have been dead.
And she's definitely looking
Most
worse for
likely.
wear. And then, so, then, Loki, you're up.
I'm gonna walk 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I know, Esmeralda kind of got away.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a bow shot at whatever her name.
Okay.
But
I'd say you have advantage, but your ally is unconscious at the moment, so it don't count.
yeah. And 11.
Misses.
Would this ally not give him advantage? As he is adjacent?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So okay, roll one more time. Just see if you get higher.
13.
Still missed. Good thinking. I mean,
Inside the door.
yeah. So Bella, she's like, "Dang you, mother!" Claws at the paladin behind her. 13 misses. Dallon's back up.
These are the stairs, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you make it down. You can,
2, 3,
You'll be
3.
right where Bale is.
Oh,
Yeah, so, yeah.
So you can go.
4.
So that's where she is, but you can go right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
So I was trying to beat you too. Yep.
So,
So you are adjacent to hers.
silver sword strike. 24 to hit
Nice.
Definitely.
for 11 points. Blessed damage, silver damage.
Okay, she is looking hurt pretty bad. Like, yeah. Anything else?
And then unarmed strike. 20 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 8 points. Bludgeon.
Okay, so then 4.
4.
So close. She is hanging on for dear life. Go to Bale.
Do I get advantage for ally engaged? Or is that a perk from him being a hunter?
That's for his ranger thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Didn't
I honestly was thinking about it. +6 to hit.
Tackle her out of the way or something.
How bad is she looking? Like,
Really bad.
really bad? We're swinging.
She's on her deathbed.
We're gonna swing. It didn't work.
Alright, who's next?
So I'd like to intro to Mr.
dun,
Strahd.
dun, dun.
Dex saving. Dex saving throw.
10.
Fail. 4 points from Sacred Flame.
Yet another hag that you kill.
Wait, what?
Because it's 4 minus, so in half, right? Because fire
No.
damage?
Radiant.
Or is it radiant?
It's radiant
Okay,
damage.
she takes, well, either way, she only had 1 hit point left. So, she dies.
Step out the door quickly and spare the dying on the tabaxi.
So I'm stable.
Yes.
I'm gonna tap Fallon on the shoulder. Don't fall asleep next time, and I'm gonna give you 5 hit points.
I didn't mean to, but thank you.
I'm gonna.
We are out of combat.
And
I'm gonna start running inside and.
you gain 4 hit points from my healing hands.
I run inside and I'm like starting to make my way up to where the kids are supposed to be.
Did you know
What?
the kids are up there?
You didn't know they were up there, but
I thought he told us.
I
No.
told somebody.
he told.
The tabaxi told me.
Ah.
I looked at the orc and nodded.
Yeah.
That's all the communication that's gone on.
Yeah. It was, and then it was battle time.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
So wait, he's back up.
He's back up. I'm heading upstairs. because
I asked
do
the
know-
tabaxi where the kids are.
They're in the crates on the second floor.
He came downstairs. Up, anyways.
What's that?
They're full.
Third floor.
Yeah, you
Crates on the third
up
floor.
climbing like a
here.
lizard.
Yeah, I just woke up from death. Come on. Give me a break.
I ran up the stairs, just full stream, full speed up there.
Yeah, I'd be right behind you.
Yeah, me too.
All right, you get up there and you see the 3 crates stacked up on top of each other.
How are they secured?
They have lock, just typical padlock.
I'm sliding my sword between the lock, or the hatch, and the wood, and just turn my sword sideways.
You're able to bust them both open, and you see the boy and the girl. The girl you recognize, and they're just kind of like,
Boom, boom, 5-5.
what's that?
5 hit points to both of them.
Okay. You heal them, and then they start to kind of come out of it, and they're like, what happened?
It's only 2 hit points max anyway.
That's fine.
And the girl kind of, it's like, an angel, you saved us. Looking at you.
I'm gonna pick her up and head down the stairs and grab the. I look at the monk. Grab the other one.
Yep.
And head out of the building,
Okay.
wanting nothing to do with being inside of here anymore.
I'm gonna go to the 4th
It's-
floor.
Bring her out towards the tabaxi.
Okay. So she sees, and she's like, My lion friend. Thank you for saving us. Oh, I don't know what I would do without you. It's just like, I'm just so thankful. Thank you for saving me.
We saw you were gone, and we had to act. We're glad that we could save you.
Is your wolf warm and friendly? To friendly?
Yeah, if I tell him to be.
So I go and drop the boy over, lean him up against the wolf.
And he kind of starts to pet the wolf, because he's like, oh, this is your pet. This is, and he's not as talkative as the girl, but he seems to be comforted.
Rest here. I'm gonna go look inside.
And of course the girl is just clinging onto your pants. Upstairs, so you make it to the 3rd floor, and you see a ladder that goes up to the 4th floor.
Up we go.
So on the 3rd floor, that's where the kids were.
We'll go all the way up to the tippy top.
So you get to the peak. There's not much room to move around. There's lights slipping in. You just find a few birds' nests up here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to town on the central column.
Okay. Yeah, you
And start
thing up.
smashing it to bits.
I climb back up to the 3rd floor, and I'm gonna start examining whatever's left in the room.
Okay.
Breaking the door down and whatever furniture.
So
and
from
find the
him
first
upstairs
floor.
smashing stuff, it's causing a disturbance on the 3rd floor. The mattress kind of falls over, and inside the mattress, what falls out is a bunch of jewelry. Got 6 pieces of jewelry. And just make sure I got everything there. Totally forgot to use those. And then, of course, on the 1st floor, there's a ton of pastries that are.
No, I'm smashing
Right.
crap on the 1st floor and building up a column of debris.
Okay.
And
Right
I
in the
use,
center column.
I use a rag to pick up the jewelry because I don't trust anything that's in here.
Okay. Yeah, you picked it up with the rag, and it seems fine.
You guys about done up there?
I'm hacking at the piece that's holding the windmill up now. I'm just dropping the whole front of the windmill off.
Okay. You
And then
chop
I'll
it,
be
and it comes down and falls down next to the building.
There's got to be some coins hidden here
Am
somewhere,
I able to use
right? You're taking
If the
5
light-
gold for 5.
Hunter's
There's
Mark to
gotta be some cash.
find the other
It wasn't
lady?
where it wasn't on the 4th floor.
She does not seem to be on the same plane as you guys now.
Alright, well, after I'm done cutting that off, I'll come down to the 3rd floor.
You see him picking up some jewelry. On the 1st floor, I mean, there is a small sack of like 10 gold, but with the amount of bones littered around, it seemed like gold wasn't their main currency that they dealt in.
They were stealing kids. And making them into pies and then feeding them to people.
And yeah,
Let's torch it.
I was like, we didn't find any animals the entire time we were in the forest. There's no way you're finding anything out here. But yeah,
You guys
yeah, I'm
down
coming. I'm pushing the monk out. We're going.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you guys step
You don't need
down.
to push.
just step over there.
I'm lighting the fire.
Yikes!
Burn this thing from the inside.
I run out with the girl.
Esmeralda's kind of like cleaning her weapons, and it's like, wow, 3 hags. That was a good fight.
Well, 2. We fought 3. We got rid of 2.
Yeah.
My wolf is kind of like curled up, so like it's kind of like
Mhm.
a giant pillow.
And the little girl just goes, I don't know what to do. She's starting to realize that she's safe. And she starts to think about the severity of the situation, that her parents gave her away. She's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I'm all alone. She just kind of buries her head inside the tabaxi fur.
Esmeralda, do you can you do something with these orphans?
She was, I possibly. Maybe we'll bring them with us. I'll drop you guys off back in Valaki, and maybe I could find a home for them somewhere.
She'll probably sell them to vampires.
To what?
No.
vampires. Because
She's like a vampire killer.
What?
She's not a.
We know that she fought Strahd. Why would she sell the
I
genes
know,
to
but like they were
vampires?
talking about like whatever kind she is or like whatever. How like in that note.
Right,
Right,
but you
so
gotta
we-
remember there's seems to be good Vistani and bad Vistani.
She's
We know this Vistani has fought the vampires, so this one
Yeah.
wouldn't have dealings with them
Yeah.
unless it's at the end of a sword.
Or a steak or something.
She goes, yeah, so shall we be on our way?
Yes.
I'm a little cautious. It seems like there is a strong tie between the town and the pies, and we've interrupted the flow of the pies. I just think we need to be careful.
Are you saying you want a breather?
That I what?
You want a breather?
Well, I could use a breather.
So we what? Mid-morning now?
Yeah, it's probably,
2 hours to get out there.
Yeah.
2 hours and then, a quick battle because it's 6 seconds. And,
Minutes.
yeah, so yeah, you got a 2 hour walk back. As you guys are standing there and you've got the fire burning, behind it you still see this red glowing from down this hill beyond the old bone grinder.
Normally I'd run down there and check it out, but I'm feeling a little,
I think
peckish here.
I'll go check it out. We'll walk around behind it and just keep an ear out over it. Ah. Is it over here? Is it up there?
We'll take the map off.
Oh, okay.
Put this back real quick.
Short rest told me the same thing for my spells as a cleric.
I just want my channel divinity back.
You see 3 hags. No, just kidding.
This is the same 3 hags you just beat, but they're back.
this is a altar that raises the dead. So if they die, they immediately come back here.
Do I get skeleton safe if I step into it?
That's the story of the Black Cauldron.
Yeah.
Oh man, I watched that forever.
It's a tough watch.
I never actually watched it. I read the books, the Lloyd Alexander books.
Yeah, I've watched it a couple months ago because I think it was on Netflix.
You know what Tough Watch is the animated Hobbit from 1984.
I tried watching that on HBO
Oh,
Max and I
that was
could not.
painful. I got like 10 minutes in and I'm like, okay, this song sucks. This is horrible.
Yeah,
I watched it on
uh,
TV when it was on.
you see 4 ancient stones erected in this clearing in the bottom of this hill. In the center of these megaliths, you see an altar with a red pentagram and other circular symbols surrounded by burning candles. In the middle of the altar is a small pie. On the stones, each one has a carving of a city, each of which is associated with a different season. The one that you're next to is winter, and then winter, spring, summer, autumn. And then you have the pie in the center.
There's a red pie down here.
So we're actually up
Up that way.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking down over it. You want me to smash it?
Let's take a breather.
Okay.
Short rest.
We got these guys. I'll give you just a little
Pick me up.
pick me up.
Okay. I'm good for it. I'm fine resting, but I'm gonna stay watching the 4 stones in the pie.
Sure.
During your short rest, you see a raven picking at something on the spring stone. Like it's on the top of the stone. It's kind of like picking. Short rest. Burn your hit die.
Does my direwolf gain anything?
It can be healed, but you have someone has to be healed.
Am I able to do anything with that without like potions or anything?
No.
Back to 40.
So we can only long rest half our hit dice. Is that the way it works or not?
Or we're taking a short rest. You can use as many hit dice as you want.
But during a long rest, do we get all of our hit dice back?
Yeah, I've
Yes.
always done it as getting it all
Okay.
back. I know that that's not as written, but
Yeah,
but
I'm
since
playing
we-
these other guys. I go, what? I can't
Yeah.
get all my hits.
But since the very beginning of us playing, I've
Yeah.
always done it. It's
Okay.
just you get all of them.
He's like, cool, man. Burn them up. I realized I could have started that fight way sooner if I just popped Divine Sense.
I didn't get
That
touched.
was our fiends.
Yeah, I can locate any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. And,
That was a good fight.
It was.
yeah, it was.
I'm gonna cast false
I
light.
did this much.
Yeah, you struggled a little bit. But at least you didn't die.
17 AC for where we were at. I was like, oh, that's a big number. Maybe we don't take Great Weapon Master on swings. I was like, I need to pick up Bless.
Are we taking a pause?
Well, we were just doing a short rest, so yeah, let's take a quick break. Okay, so we are back from short rest. You guys are looking at this glowing pie down in this valley surrounded by these stones.
Right.
My mom said more people want to be a punch and pie.
Bye.
Am I smashing the pie?
Seems like we'd be leaving the job unfinished if we don't take care of this.
I'm gonna, tired of waiting, I'm gonna shoot the pie with my bow.
Roll an attack.
19.
Hits. Roll damage.
Here comes a demon.
That's
At least we have the high ground.
13.
So the pie explodes. Like, so the arrow hits, you think it would just go, but instead, some sort of ward goes off, and the whole inside area just explodes, and dirt and earth comes out all over, and then the pie is just disintegrated. The spell circle and everything's destroyed, and it all goes off.
I high five.
There's just mud and dirt everywhere.
High paw.
The red glow is gone.
Yep, the red glow's gone.
All right.
Well, good thing we didn't go down there and try to disarm it
Yeah.
close up.
Otherwise,
You guys want to check out the stones to see if there's anything?
Yeah, there was a raven pecking at one.
Uh-oh.
Over by the spring stone.
Let's go take a look.
So is this
Down we
like
go.
Whole area like here exploded.
Yeah,
Okay.
the 4x4. And there's like dirt splattered onto the inside of the stones.
Gonna chase the monk.
Okay.
You said you were coming after me.
Who's gonna get a closer look?
So the winter stone is what he's pecking at?
The spring.
Spring.
Yeah, the one closest to me.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore because obviously the explosion
Yeah.
sent it flying.
I'll take a look.
Alright, roll investigation.
12.
So there's a bunch of dirt and stuff, and you kind of going on, but down on the ground, all along this stone, a bunch of little white things, like little white, almost looks like pebbles.
Look closer at these pebbles.
You get a closer look. It's a bunch of teeth.
Very small teeth, like
Very small,
children's
very
teeth?
small teeth.
goblin?
Children.
These are Children's teeth.
Yeah. And then, as you kind of like get up and get a bigger look at the landscape, you see these teeth everywhere.
There are tons of teeth. Covered in teeth.
I will later.
I don't know what to feel about this. I'm
How
disgusted
could
and
they
enraged.
get this many children?
Esmeralda says some sort of curse in Vistani and slams her the hilt of her weapon on the ground and just like, just disgusted. She's averting the eyes of the children.
Esmeralda, do you know anything about what this might mean?
Go ahead and do a let's say religion check.
I'm a sorcerer. I'm not bookish. I don't know anything.
I think that maybe they were offering these teeth to something. I don't know what though.
Maybe it's the
Some sort
secret
of offering.
ingredient.
Is the circle altar still in the middle, like whole after the pie? Like
Oh,
the
no,
pie
that's all-
exploded?
that's
it
all
all is a
destroyed,
huge,
yeah.
huge explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
some.
You
You're
just
in the
stepped into
explosion.
the
Yeah.
into the hole basically.
Is there anything else on the other stones, or are they just
No.
blank stones?
They just all have the different season depicted on them.
Can we tell which towns are associated
Because we do have that map.
They
with the seasons?
sure. They don't the profiles of these cities in here look much more ancient than the towns and villages that you guys have been through.
Are the towns somehow arranged in a square on the map?
No.
Not really. Okay.
Where's that crest place?
I'll let whoever has the highest
Over here.
history roll.
That is not me.
I think it's probably you. What's
Two.
it based off of?
Int.
No, it's not me.
No, it's wisdom.
History?
Well, yes, interesting. Have proficiency in it
If it
apparently.
was Wiz, I wouldn't be so bad, but
I have
Terrible,
+2
isn't
to history.
I'm a +1.
How the hell is mine so high?
are you proficient?
Maybe
No.
it's something to do.
I'm proficient in wisdom and charisma. Well, no, sorry, I had proficient in history, yes. So.
Yeah.
20.
You get this overcoming knowledge in from some sort of guide, and it says, "Don't you know where these are from? These are the ancient cities of Barovia from long times past. The cities of paradise where the Morning Lord and the Mother Night and the other ancient gods used to dwell long ago."
Okay.
And it's the same just stern voice that you keep hearing now and then. And Esmeralda's like, "We should get out of here. These children, these poor children, we should get out of here."
Yeah, let's head back.
Yep.
As you guys are walking back up the hill, blazing fires, looking around, give me a perception.
Cities are old.
Roll a 20.
Old.
16.
Ancient.
Up in the clouds, you see, just briefly, a shape of a giant winged
He'll be back.
creature,
Good night.
and just for a moment, and then it disappears into the clouds of the
So
sky.
literally a creature went from one cloud to the next, not...
Like, yeah, it was up above. It seemed to be like almost like going slow, but then speeding off like away from you guys, heading in the direction of northeast, which from where you're at right now would aim towards Castle Ravenloft.
Hmm.
be like.
Esmeralda's like, let's go. We need to get
Let's
back.
not go northeast.
We need to get back.
Yep.
When you get back, when you get that healing potion, you get it out of town before the party starts.
What are you looking in the sky
Nothing to do with this
for?
party.
I don't know. I just had this intuition.
You
You know,
guys
as sorcerers, we don't
load
really
up.
know why we do it.
get into the wagon. Start heading back into towards Valaki. And you get close and you see the gates in front of you, and they're open still. It's definitely in between. You know, it's like early afternoon. And they're like, "Oh yes, back from your trip." And you're in there. Esmeralda's like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, we're just heading back in. Like, okay, well the festival will be starting real soon, so we expect to see everyone at the town square. And Esmeralda's like, "Oh yeah, okay." And she had mentioned she was going to take you guys to the inn directly, because she's not going to be stopping. She's going to be trying to get out before the festival starts with the children. And she takes you to the inn. Is there anything else you want to say to her before she takes off?
Well, where are you heading, you think? We'd like to keep an eye out for you.
I think I'm going to head to Kresk. Maybe we can meet up there.
Either there or at the tower by the lake.
What's Tower by the Lake? She wasn't with you guys when you were talking to.
So she said she knew that's where he was, though, right?
Oh wait, no, that's right. You're right, because he talked to her when he.
Right.
Yeah. She's like, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll stop by the tower first. If things are all good, I'll meet there. But if there's danger, then maybe I'll move on to Crest.
It's a good fight.
Catch up when we do.
What's that?
Catch up with you when we do.
Okay. And then she's like, "Come on, children, we're gonna take you to a safer place." Yeah. And she starts heading west towards the other gate,
You didn't say bye to your.
which is past the church.
You didn't say bye to your
ways.
friend.
And you guys are now at the inn, and it's afternoon.
Market and west. Where we want to stay for this festival.
How crowded is the square as we headed up toward the inn?
They were, so as you went through the square and then to kind of turn down to the inn, you saw already that they were putting up these wicker arrangements, and in the center they were setting up a stage, and people were starting to show up on the sides. You could definitely tell there was like a split of group. There's a group that was really excited about it, and then there were some people that were just kind of like standing there because they had to be there.
Is there any observable difference in how they're behaving between today and yesterday?
No.
I mean, we're the first ones to get here from the pie lady, so they wouldn't have probably done into withdrawal yet or anything, right?
It depends on if it was the pies directly or if it was the spell. That's what I
good
was
point.
curious about.
No, they all seem to be acting the same, except that some of them do like the festivals, and then some don't.
So, should we stay around? Should we not? Because I'm 50-50.
Well, I need a long rest, so I'm kind of, hoping
You
for a
guys just had a
soft
short
death.
rest.
Well, let's gather the materials that we paid for that we still need to gather, and then
I think it's just the one potion.
Just the one
You wanna
potion.
go by there yourself and go pick it up? Just kidding.
I'll go with them.
I'll swing
Yep.
by.
You're all going?
I'm going.
What? Not split the party? Come on.
So that would
Well, you
be
can stay
at that
here
place
if you
right
want.
there, bottom corner.
Where we were at.
And oh yeah, she's gone. So you guys arrive, and you see this everything depicted, like I said, and the clouds are looking really foreboding like there could be rain soon.
Are the people still in the locks? Or have they been released now?
They are still there. And like I said, people are starting to kind of up around and everything. And you go in.
I'm gonna stop by for my potion.
And she's, oh yes, just finishing it up now. Here you go. And
Thank you.
I think it was 15 gold.
Hand over the money.
Execute those
She
people.
goes, will
he
you
said they were
stay
gonna
for the
let them out
festival?
once they were.
Maybe.
They didn't
They
want to.
said maybe.
Probably.
Can you
Yeah.
ask them if
I think it would be good.
Ask them if Isaac has changed their sentence because it's been 24 hours.
You look like you have a good heart. And I wish you well.
Thank you.
And she goes, okay, see you later.
Yep, step back out in the square.
I'm going to message that guy I messaged before. And I asked him, so has your sentence changed?
Well, because the festival's tonight, maybe they'll release us as part of the festival to show mercy.
Is there another alternative?
Being stuck here?
Okay.
So we've got our potion. Are we heading out? Are we heading for the gate? It's early afternoon. If we can get far enough away, we can try to get our long rest out on the road.
I'm good with that if we can pack up quickly enough.
What do you?
I want to look around the square for the girl's parents. See if I see them.
Do we have anything else left at the inn?
Go ahead and roll perception.
If nothing else, then yeah.
Bedrolls or whatever we can take with us.
Perception. 21.
All right. You do see them. They're kind of standing over by the smithy, and they're kind of arguing with each other.
I'll be ready to go after one thing.
Don't cause any trouble.
I'm gonna run up to our room in the inn and we had our bedroll. Do we have any bedrolls or anything like that left up there, or do we have everything with us?
We didn't really have anything on us when we got taken into in here.
Yeah, I mean, I would
With a wagon
assume.
train.
Okay, then if there's nothing in the room, then
Okay.
I pack, planning to come back.
Walk up to both of them. Do you remember your daughter yet?
They're like, what daughter?
Congratulations and happy festival. I'm gonna punch the father.
Okay. Roll it.
Hand-to-hand attack.
10 to hit.
That hits.
It's 5 points of bludgeoning.
So you knock him to the ground, and he kind of just there like beaten, right? And he just starts laughing and goes, "You're funny. You're a funny guy."
I walk up behind him. I'm like, "Come on, guy.
Okay.
Time to
Have a good festival.
I think they OD'd on pie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
You guys are gonna start heading west.
Wait, so we're not staying for the festival?
No, I don't think there's any reason to hang around for this dumb festival.
You guys start heading west, and you go by the church. And as you're walking by the church, hold on, let's just switch maps. Where's the mouse?
We should have had Esmeralda pick them up.
Yep.
What?
That would have been smart.
Irina and Ismark.
So you're walking, you're starting to approach the church, and things seem pretty normal. You know that there was some. They usually have a service right before the festival, and then out of the blue, there's just some horrible screams coming from inside the church, and the sky starts to get dark, and climbing out of the windows of the church on the roof, on the walls, you see these creatures and they are almost like they're ready and waiting, and people start to come out of the church running, and these spawn start jumping on the people and attacking them and trying to bite them. You see huge swarms of bats fly inside the windows, into the church, and go inside.
Wasn't this church supposed to be a safe place?
And you hear blood-curdling screams coming from the inside. Female, male. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
What? No!
A field of teeth. Yeah.